Well, good morning, fellow patriots. Hope you, the conservative patriot here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday with Martin Luther King Day. Today, I'm going to be showing you the live coverage from the Second Amendment rally in Richmond, Virginia. Patriot here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday with Martin Luther King Day. Sorry about that. Anyway, there we go. All right. So I got the live feed right here, and let's get into it. We got to see a lot of patriots, that's for sure. This place is packed to the max. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Oh, where did it go? Chrome tab. I think that's the one. Yep. All right. Here we go. Come on.
Posing your message to the governor. If you want your job, you better start paying attention. So
there you go, folks.
Yes,
We got live coverage
need to take the same advice.
on the Second Amendment rally in Richmond, Virginia. They're actually going to be marching, I think, momentarily. Look at those patriots, man. Wow.
Very good. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Now you guys sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh, that's right. Andrew Breitbart was a good man. You know, advocating for citizen journalism, like, he was a good man. He's one of the best. Yeah. I appreciate you saying that, man. No problem, brother. Yeah, you have fun, be safe. Yeah, what brings you out here today? I just support the Second Amendment, man. I live here now. I moved here recently for work. And I'm against all these, like, the bad laws that they're pushing, both for the unconstitutional gun control laws, as well as, like, trying to extend the governor's term limits, as well as a slew of other, like, evil, immoral laws they're trying to push here in Virginia, which might spill over and affect other states. You know, there's Americans from all over the USA here supporting our friends and our
hello, Cheryl. Virginia. Oh, I got some new faces in here. Hello.
What do you believe the stakes are today? If it stays safe, low, you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, definitely stay safe, Patriots of Virginia.
A bunch of Americans coming together, meeting and talking to one another so we can all work together. You know what I mean?
You guys that are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so I do cover events like this, or Trump rallies, or any type of awesome articles. If this is for you, if you're a conservative, come on up.
He can justify, like, you know,
I'm not really sure how long this is going to go for, but I don't care.
This is practice it won't. I don't want to put like malicious intent to him, but in practice it will be bad for the American people.
I just want questions for just this moment. This is a living proof that patriots around this country could do the same thing. This is exactly what the Democrats want. They want to start here in Virginia, try to take away your guns, and then spread it all across the country. We're not going to let that happen, folks. No way. These patriots are standing up for the right reasons. They're standing up for the Second Amendment, and that's how it should be. All right, back to it.
It's not going to be good for us. Do you believe the mainstream media is going to give a fair shake? No, but I hope they do. Yeah. All right, great, man. Well, thank you for talking with me. Be safe, have fun, man. It's very nice meeting you. Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, buddy. Good interview. It's coming at us all. That's right, Cheryl. That's right. It's coming for every state in this country. Yep. Give it a second. It's coming in good. Coming in good. I definitely agree, Cheryl, with that statement. But you guys are just coming in. Spot that like button. And share this out. Everybody needs to see this. Share it out, Patriots. Hey, Dallas. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Let's go, Patriots. You guys hear it? Let me know. I'll work by magic. Thank you guys so much for the like so far. So it's good here. Okay. Awesome. I'll make sure because I'll tweak it if I have to. This is a prime example, Patriots, that you can stand up for what you believe in. If these Virginians can do it, so can we. We could do the same exact thing they're doing right now.
Are you a Breitbart? I am a Breitbart.
And they're running for Congress.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about what
Wow,
you're doing.
10 likes already. Thank you guys so much.
10th Congressional District.
Thank you.
I'm here supporting the Second Amendment and supporting all the Virginians here.
All right, brother.
Basically, we're tired of the Democrat Party in Virginia trying to, trample our constitutional rights. They've gone after everything related to abortion, and now they're pushing this gun grab, basically. So the people are fed up, and you can see they're out expressing their First Amendment rights to try and push back on what the governor's doing.
Can we switch a little bit here so I can get your head a little better? You're so tall.
All right.
So, what district are you running in?
Virginia's 10th Congressional District.
Okay, what inspired you to run?
One of the biggest things about me is I served in the U.S. Army. I've always had this itch for public service, and so it's part of what's driven me to serve my country, and is what's driving me to run for Congress right now.
What's your name?
Jeff Dove.
And let me ask you, what's your message?
All right, I'm
to
very glad it's
Virginia
coming in
governor
good for you
today?
guys. That's good. This is actually coming in pretty good.
Trampling of the Constitution and our rights. We will always push back on what appears as tyranny, and we will not let it stand.
And what would be your message to the establishment media today? Because very often people who support the Second Amendment have received I guess you could say, a false narrative of what's actually going on with them. So what's your message
Ohio,
to the
yeah,
media?
not to be
One thing I'll
French.
say to the media is
That's
you
so
got
true,
people from
Cheryl.
every background,
It
every
says
walk of
it's,
life, every
Second Amendment.
ideology. I've seen people from Black Lives Matter to Antifa to Tea Party conservatives. I've seen people from pro-life groups. Doesn't matter, pro-choice, whatever. Everybody is joined in one simple thing. We are against what the governor and what the Democratic Party of Virginia is trying to do by
Hey,
taking
Barry
our
Gibson.
Second Amendment rights away.
Good
And,
morning,
what do you believe on the
everyone.
stakes here today?
The stakes are
I
very
apologize
high.
for the language.
This happens in Virginia. You will see this happen all across the country.
Didn't I just say that?
Run by Democrats.
Didn't I just say that, Patriots?
To be able to step on Second Amendment rights without any consequences, and we have to be able to.
I just said that.
And what was the final straw that broke the camel's back and kind of really made you want to just run? What caused that?
The final straw for me was when I saw what the Democrats were proposing, not just in this state with regards to gun rights or what they've been proposing with regards to abortion. Abortion is one of the biggest issues for me. And in this state, not just in this state, but in New York, they've been pushing things of abortion up to the time of birth for any reason. So there's a lot of issues that have hit me at my core that have made me decide to run, and that's why I'm out here doing this.
Great. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And you were just live on Facebook, so right off Facebook.
Hey, Brett Ross!
Hey, how you doing, guys? So,
By the way, so you.
oh, okay. There you go. This is him. All right. Well, I probably this will get crumpled up on my bag. So you better hold it.
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Where are you running at, man?
Virginia's 10th Congressional District.
How'd you get your press?
So that goes from basically McLean all the way to West Virginia.
That's good. That's good to know. I didn't know that
Clark
actually.
County, Prince William.
Hey, miss. You want to talk about what you're doing here today?
Oh, we don't talk to the press.
Okay, no problem.
Welcome, Patriots. Welcome to the show.
Best way to go.
How you doing?
Sharing this out, share it far and wide. Everybody needs to see what's going on here. Hopefully nothing too graphic. My Patriots will be safe.
All right, guys, I'm going to be working the crowd a little bit here. We're trying to get through. Bear with us
That's
here.
not too bad. Pretty darn good. Wow. Considering, I mean, he's little buffering, but not too bad.
So sometimes we get these little tunnels where people are kind of flying by here and very eager to move from one side to the other. So we're going to try and pass through and find some more people to talk to in an open space. While doing that, I'm going to chew on this biscuit I have in my pocket.
A little battery addiction. Finally, a live stream. Walter Davis, hello.
Oh, yeah?
It was disappointing early on, but a lot of people. Yeah, I hear it's like 5,000 to 10,000 people there right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and Jen, hello.
I'm going to try and talk to that guy with the Yoda sign, because that's
Yeah,
interesting.
I can go talk to him.
Oh, you guys are bouncing around to find a live stream? Oh, you're in the right place.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, guys.
Right here.
Sorry, pass it through. Pass
Shoot
it through.
out, yeah, special
Sorry about
thumbs
that.
up. Thank you, Cheryl.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Hey, man. Can I interview you about your Yoda
Yeah, we're
sign?
definitely hitting a record
Really
today.
good. No, thank you. Oh, okay.
Welcome,
All right,
everyone.
I'll just comment. Thank you.
It's actually coming in pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Usually I have all kinds of issues, but
Good sign,
not
too.
now.
All right. Let's move on.
Wow, look at those Patriots, man. Oh, God bless them. How many are estimated? I heard about 10,000. It could be more. I don't know. That's just from what I've seen. I mean, if you look, the street is packed with
Guys, we're
Patriots.
watching right now. You are
Hold
live
on.
on Breitbart News.
Hold on.
How you
Give them a
doing?
second to readjust.
Look at this
Hold on.
There you go.
That's at the show.
They're trying to jam it, I think.
You just boosted the viewership.
There you go.
It says 5K. Yeah, wow. You know how they are, battery.
Anyway, so Breitbart News.
They're not going to report the actual
Right
count.
now, I'm Matthew Purdy. I'm on camera, trying to capture some stuff, trying to get through the crowd right now, and a little unsuccessfully. Right now, we're just kind of stuck. Hopefully, we can find more open areas we can talk to people a little better and give you guys a
I'm
better
about
image of what's
4
happening
miles
here.
from Capitol. Oh, are you in Virginia,
I'll give you
battery?
whatever pictures I can.
Oh, wow.
It's all good, brother.
Let's give it a second. It's coming in. I have to walk. Oh, so battery addiction's there too.
All rifles matter.
Oh. Yeah, slow going. Yeah, but please don't take it.
All right, guys, hang tight. We're caught between a bunch of people right now.
Oh no, it's
I'm
okay. You
trying
can
to
come in and come in and come out anywhere you go.
I'm trying to get through here.
You're always welcome back.
Here's a dog.
Yeah, they can't have
Okay, so you can look at a dog while I'm standing here and get stuck in the crowd.
Because I got to go back to New York.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I did
Excuse me, I'm sorry, sir. Yeah. Ooh, it is so packed here, ladies and gentlemen. I can barely, I can't really do some interviews. We're so tight. It is really filled up here.
This is more popular than Disneyland. I'm sure it is. All eyes are on Virginia right now, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Give it a second. It's fixing. It's fixing.
Yeah, till next time.
There we go. They were trying to scramble signals like they did at Standing Rock. I heard they were expecting around 50,000 today. God bless them all. Make me proud. Wow, that's still a lot.
All right.
That's incredible.
All right, starting to open up a little more, guys. I'm
That's
gonna get you some
incredible.
stuff
14
soon.
likes, guys. Awesome.
Yes, I am. You,
Oh,
so what
shoot.
brings you here today, sir?
There's a bake sale somewhere around the corner.
Nice. Where at? I'm hungry.
Let's see, Melvin Stewart. Hello,
Thank you
Melvin.
very much.
Great to see you.
So, do you think
Chuck
the
Troy's
mainstream
wife,
media
4
is
more
gonna give you
years.
guys a fair shake?
That's right,
No,
Melvin.
I really don't.
That's right.
No, luckily I haven't seen any Klansmen yet out of the Northam, so it's gonna be hard to spin, but I'll do it.
Blessed day, bud. Thank you.
And you know, it's
Thank
funny,
you.
every single person I talk to doesn't think the mainstream media is going to give them a fair shake.
Yeah, that's right.
Why do you think that's the case?
I don't think they're for this type of life. They don't relate. They don't want to relate.
Oh, so you're telling me CNN isn't fair?
What's with the easy volleys here?
Yeah. Oh, you want to get something hard?
Let's say this. I thought Democrats were against fences and guns, but at the first sign of it, we got fences and guns of any concern. So
Awesome.
looks like Democrats are absolutely for fences and guns because they
Water is life. True.
got a helicopter hovering here the entire time I've been here. We got double walls of
Democrats at
fences
work.
that I can't even get through.
I bet you that Democrat government is crapping his pants right now.
Weapons or guns or sticks or even shields or helmets. So I don't see where there's any defense for the individual. All for me and none for thee, I believe is what it's here.
Yeah, I hear that. It's very hypocritical, it seems like.
That's right.
What
Sure,
would be your
smash the like
message to
button if
the
you just
Virginia
joined the
governor right
stream.
now?
Listen.
And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the red button down below and the notifications. So you know when I come with live events like this, or Trump rallies, I read various articles.
Thank you so much, sir. And thanks for tuning in to Breitbart.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Hold on, give it a second. There we go. Wow, oh, look at this, guys. 12 Patriots coming together. Wow, that's incredible. If I had the funds, if I had a job that allowed me to take time off, I would have been down there too. I'm not kidding. But I don't have a job that gives me vacation time, so I can't. I bet you every Democrat's watching this right now and crapping their pants right now. I guarantee you that's what's happening. They're like, oh my God, we started a revolution. We're excited to see a herd of bison. Oh, gee. Record for Americans. The government needs fences to protect them from we the people. Got some new faces in here. That's good. They're gonna need more than that, America. Look at that, just fellow patriots. Showing their force. See, we're not promoting violence. We're just protesting peacefully and letting them know, these tyrants know, that you're not gonna take our rights away. I like that sign. It's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Give it a second. It'll come back. Yeah, just give it a second. He usually does this. I got separated from my family. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. I hope you find them. There we go. It's a little better now.
Hey, miss, you want to talk about your sign? Oh,
Oh, come on.
yeah. Yeah.
What, 7 was me. Go right,
He's not
son.
good speaker.
Aw.
Neither mine.
6 are liberals. Yeah, I'm not surprised they are better.
We're babies.
There you go.
I'm not surprised at
And
all.
we're going all the techno cells.
Babies, not even fetuses in their first trimester, but babies. But yet they're taking our rights away from us.
What did he say? He'll do what to the baby?
Oh, that's awesome, America for Americans.
No,
Wow.
he said it'll comfort the baby. It'll comfort the baby while the parents make a decision. What's the decision? To execute or not to execute? Because I would like to ask him that question. As that baby's sitting there, they're comforting it, maybe giving it
Oh my
water,
gosh.
whatever they're doing to it, cleaning it up, putting a blanket on it.
Good taught
While
in
the parents
liberals.
decide whether
Yeah,
to
I'm not
execute that
surprised,
baby.
Banner.
That's
I'm
all
not
it is.
surprised.
You can't explain that away in any other kind of way, any other kind of fashion. But yet, they want to do that, but then we can't protect ourselves. That's what the sign says.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you guys for coming out here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, be safe, all right?
Yeah, Right part's good.
Thank you.
Right part's on our side.
That's right.
Oh my.
Side of the people.
I know. I couldn't make it out, Battery. I couldn't make it out myself. What the, I don't know. That was like Arabic writing.
Oh my
They got
God.
issues.
Look at this guy.
This is America, not a jihadist state. I haven't seen my family disunited by anything else. Wow, yeah. They're making history here. Oh, gee, a lion? Question mark? Oh, I see a lion. Where?
I said, I wish I had a jacket like that. So who is this guy? I'm going to write news, by the way. We're live.
Oh, okay. So this is Samson.
What's his name?
His name is Samson.
Samson. And,
Yeah, they gotta try and jam
He's
it
a Red
now.
Tibetan Mastiff.
wow.
Give us a second.
Where are you guys based out of?
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Great. And what brings you out here today?
We're here to support our ability to continue to bear arms, protect our home.
There we go, guys. There we go. There we go. It's back.
What do I think is on stake today? I think it is important that we show peaceful way to just be able to continue to uphold the freedoms to protect our families, our homes, as law-abiding citizens to continue to keep our guns.
And what would be your message to the governor if you had a chance to talk with him?
That I think it's important that you don't take the right to protect our freedom and our liberty from the people who are law-abiding citizens. And those who are going to do harm typically don't get their guns. If they already have criminal records, they're not going to go about it through the avenues that he's taking anyhow.
Do you believe the
This is just the beginning.
media,
No more
the
gun
establishment
laws.
media is going to give you guys a fair shake?
I do. For the most part, yeah. As long as we're fair, I think it'll be represented fairly. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is such an interesting dog. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a shih tzu. Actually, I don't know what that is.
Samson, right? Samson the lion.
That's a big dog. Oh, that's a dog, guys.
Does he hunt? No,
That's a dog, Barry. So you know.
Oh, couch dog. The couch dog with a lot of hair on the couch.
Give it a second. Give it a second.
He does eat
Try to get
venison
it.
that he has.
Oh, nice. He's got good taste. Yeah.
Don't worry. You'll get it back. You'll
I'm
get it
quite
back.
partial to venison jerky myself. So. All right, Samson. See you later, pal. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Double take when you step outside your door.
Nope. Here we go, guys. It's coming in good now. Keep sharing this out, guys. Anybody you know? Sorry, it's coming in choppy, I know. They're trying to jam the signal, probably. Yeah, see, they're trying to jam it hardcore. Hold on, he's getting it back. Give it a second. You think the government would be listening to people who do not have guns? No.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, he's having all kinds of issues.
That's okay to even walk around without everything, but I'm glad to see you guys are all out here. That's wonderful.
So what brings you out here today, sir?
It is.
Well,
Hold on one
I'm not
second.
from Virginia, but
It is
Virginia's
Breitbart
rights are gonna be
News.
taken away. Virginia, the people of Virginia have decided to stand and fight. I came 20 hours to help them, stand with them.
Where you from?
Missouri.
Nice. And what do you think is at stake today in Virginia? And
Okay, I'm back. Let's signal for a
Our
bit. Oh,
entire
that's okay.
Constitution's at stake. Not just one. It's not just the Second Amendment. We use it to protect all the others. Our First Amendment's already being trampled on. Fourth Amendment, red flag laws, Fourth, Fifth Amendments. Right to now you no longer have to be proven.
Well, hold on, guys. I don't know what's. Oh, whoops! I must have pressed it. Whoopsie! Sorry, guys. Hold on. I must have pressed it by mistake. Let's get back to it. Sorry about that. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, don't do this to me now. Oh. Try restarting your device. This thing's a joke. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold on.
I stopped because I.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We're back. We're back.
This isn't just about the Second Amendment rights today. This is the first step in helping the country
It's been
realize
going on
that
all day.
multiple rights that we have under the Constitution are under attack. And if I had anything to say to the governor, I'd ask him how he can live with telling
There
regular
you go, guys.
citizens like
We're
us
back. We're
that
hot.
we have two choices. Constitutional law and give up a right that we have as Americans and keep our family and careers and everything, or fight for what our country is and what we stand for.
Yeah, they're trying
and
to
lose anything,
jam it.
and how he can live with asking any citizen in the Commonwealth to do that.
Right. And also, I was asking this gentleman here before, what would be your message to the establishment media right now, who a lot of people here don't believe that they're going to get a fair shaking meeting?
I mean, it goes back to that everybody has their own opinion on everything. I'm a Virginian. I live in Spotsylvania County. I was at the Spotsylvania Board of Directors, Board of Supervisors meeting. I was also in the staff Board of Supervisors meeting. And while there are a vast amount of us who are in support of what's going on here, there were those who have other opinions. And at the end of the day, that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions, and that's
Probably in the dead area. That's probably what's going on. Yeah, see, they're trying to jam it. Bad hardcore. Hold on. Let's try it one more time. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Try it again. Yeah, jamming it hardcore. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, see, they're trying to yeah, because they don't want anybody to see it. That's the thing. Hold on, let's see.
Coming from Georgia.
Hold on.
Yep. Was that about an 8-hour drive? Yes, sir. Great. And
There we go. There we go.
What would be your
Kinda
message to
better.
the Virginia governor? Don't do it.
Oh my God.
Man, once you erode that right, you're going down a steep path.
There we go, guys.
Not
A
coming
little
back,
better.
essentially. You're going to erode a lot of freedom.
Look at those Patriots.
True. All right, well, thank you, man.
Yeah, I expected it too, Cheryl.
Thank you.
There we go. We're coming in good now.
Sorry, guys. I had to stuff my face a little bit.
Oh, that's why.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
All right.
Snap. There you go, guys. We're good now. We're good. Epstein didn't kill himself. I love it. You got such a humor down there, that's for sure. Which is true. I mean, come on now. Thank you for hanging in there, brother. Anytime. Be right back. Coffee going straight through me. Oh, no problem, man. Anybody's welcome back. Let's see. 3-star. Yitcha, Mike, Richard Chief, Marty's want your daughters. That makes no sense. Amazing Patriots in the house. 16 likes on the stream. Keep hitting that thing, guys.
How you doing? Good. Can I interview you for a bit? Absolutely.
You
So
go.
I saw the New York side of your sign there.
Yeah,
New York stands in Virginia. Is that so you traveled here from New York?
I did.
What part?
Albany, New York.
All right, that's a good trip. So what brought you all the way out here?
So I feel very strongly that the Constitution of the United States is under assault. If we were talking about freedom of the press being restricted, I'd be down here. We're talking about guns, and it's very important to join the fight. Rights are being restricted legislatively as we speak. Are being done, and it's important to stand with the people of Virginia to defend that.
And what do you think
That's
is
right.
at stake if the Second Amendment is more compromised here in Virginia?
Everything's at stake, in my opinion. The Second Amendment protects all of the rights that we have. It's the enforcement arm of everything that we have. And if Virginia goes in a way that is not conducive to that, then the blueprint will be brought to other states. And that's not a good trend for America.
Do you believe that the establishment media is going to give you guys a fair shake? It'll be interesting to see. I don't think so. I don't think so, but it'll be interesting to see. I don't have an opinion on it. I'm hoping that they will because this rally has been so peaceful. There's been no conflict whatsoever. The white supremacists and Antifa and agitators have not shown up, have not made themselves known if they are here, and so I'm happy to see.
Today's special at Lake Bunny, guys. If you're enjoying what you see,
and
keep sharing it out.
A lot of people
Everybody needs to know about this.
Perhaps don't agree with.
Tell your friends. Tell all your conservative friends to come.
Second Amendment in New York. Yeah, you're up there. So. In New York State, there's tons of people that are against the Second Amendment. It's a big problem that we have. We have about 9 million people in New York City that are against it. So it's a frustrating trend for people up in upstate New York who are actually fighting for Second Amendment rights.
Someone else sees it the way I do, right? It's absolutely true. Gun control affects minorities more than anybody. All it is going to be used is going to be used to suppress voters. It's going to turn over 1 million Virginians into potential felons, take away their voting rights until you appeal for it to come down.
True. All right. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, do you get any flack from people that you know in New York personally, or on your Second Amendment stand? Yes, absolutely. I happen to have a pretty good crew of people around me that know me and love me and understand the gravity of the struggle that we're in. But I live in a very hostile state, and so there are many people who disagree with me. It almost feels like I'm in occupied territory. It's that bad in New York State. Wow. Yeah. I'm originally from Long Island, so I get it. You understand my pain. I do. You feel my pain. I do. So, more New Yorkers. All right. Also Long Island. Well, what part? Valley Strip.
At the Capitol.
So, just another question. What would be your message to the governor of Virginia? Yeah. Listen to your people. Look out your window. The people are in the streets. The people are here to exercise their rights. The people will remember this in the next election cycle, and pay attention. Awesome. Pay attention, Governor Northam. That's what my message would be. And to people at home watching this, what would you tell them about the crowd here today? The crowd is overwhelmingly peaceful, just assembling, milling around, letting their voice be heard. It's completely safe. There's been no white supremacists, as was reported, that would show up here. No racial strife has been seen by me here.
Very cool.
So for people at home, my question to them would be, why aren't you here? It's time to get involved. The time is now. And you shouldn't be home. You should be here with us. And most importantly, when it's time to vote, you should be in the voting booth, making your voice be heard. All right, thank you. What was your name? My name is Eric Leitonen. Well, thank you very much, Eric. Appreciate it. My pleasure. You take care. You take care. Take care, brother. All right, guys, this is Matthew Purdy with Breitbart News. I am out in the field at the anti-gun control protest lobby. There's a lot of great patriotic Second Amendment supporters out here.
Virginia voters, if you want to retire Mark Warner's ass, I need your signatures.
Section 3 is here down here.
Virginia voters, if you want to retire Mark Warner, I need signatures.
Can't talk to reporters.
What brings you out here today, sir?
History.
History.
Right to carry guns.
Thank you.
So you were in and out. You wonder where you're gonna pop out. Was it? I get in there with Rory and we saw like one little group of like marching their little banner.
You with or wearing the hat?
What's that?
So are you with or wearing the hat?
I am definitely with.
What's up, man?
How you doing,
Hey,
brother?
doing good. Watch this shit every day.
Oh yeah, thank you. We're live right now.
Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Guns save lives.
Hey, what do you think about? What's your message to the Virginia governor?
You're a tyrant. You're not going to take these away, whether confiscation or not, or red flag laws. Everything you're doing is unconstitutional. I mean, literally, just read the fine print. You're not doing anything per the Constitution. You have thousands of people out here to support of these weapons because they know they save lives. Over less than 400 people die a year to something like this, and not even justified half the time. More people die per year by freaking fists than rifles or assault rifles.
Yeah. And what would be? Do you think the mainstream media did give you guys a fair shake?
Where are they?
We don't see them.
Where's CNN? Where's MSNBC? Where are they? They're not here. Like, all I see is Breitbart. I saw InfoWars. I saw Blaze TV. I saw a bunch of independent news sources out here. But seriously, where is the mainstream media? They're not going to give us a fair shake at all. They're not out here interviewing like you are. You see what I'm saying? MSNBC and CNN are going to come out here and talk to us because they know they're going to get information out to the viewers that they don't want to see, that they don't want to publish in a sense. So that's my take on that and the governor. And
It's sad. It really is sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really bad. And then you have the governor over here, freaking. I know the whole blackface thing is funny to a lot of people, but I mean, in my eyes, that's a real racist. You know what I mean? And then they paint us as like white supremacists, people coming out here. Like, I told my buddy over here, I was like, I wanted to bring a flag and says I'm not a white supremacist. Don't put me as that. And then you have the governor with literally standing next to a KKK member in a sense at his high school party or whatever. It's just hypocritical. Ever since Trump got in office, you just see a lot of the hypocrites coming out.
Nice
And then you see like
good question.
the Canadian, what is it, president, prime minister, whatever they're called. He had the blackface thing, but he's all this woke individual. They all come out, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. So that's basically my take on this stuff. I'm actually Northern Virginia near DC.
There we go.
Great.
About an hour and a half drive. Nate, nice to meet you, man. Hey, Breitbart's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Take
care, brother.
Hey, stay warm, bro.
We'll try.
Nice. That's a good conversation. Where is Fox? Good question. Wow, look at that, guys. Does it get any better than that?
Go back down and get that alley
That's like 3%.
It'll be worse. It'll be worse. They'll convince themselves they want it on the anti-gun podium. Just because they win, as they did in Virginia, wasn't anti-gun. I mean, that's to say that they believe it.
Yeah, they're trying to jam them again. This is the largest rally I've been to. The most peaceful. Yeah. That's all you guys see from us Trump supporters is peaceful protests.
Mostly white, almost actually.
You could be eating something maybe that's why it's screwing up again.
We got to go about it.
The NRA stand, and I spoke with a gentleman.
Hold on, guys. Give it a sec. They're trying their hardest to get the
Remember the
feed
thing I
going.
was most impressed of his position, Dan, a race. No.
Yeah, see, they're trying to jam it hard.
My Savior was a Jew. He gave me a promise of salvation. If he was a Jew and gave me the Gentile that promise, who am I to judge any man for his race, creed, color? That's not for me to judge. And he is no different. There is no difference in any other race. We are all the same citizens in Virginia fighting the same cause. My name? H-A-C-K-J-I-M.
There we go, guys. It's back. It's back.
Excuse me, sir.
There we go, guys. We're back. We're live. We're good. Is Caitlin Bennett here? I don't know. I haven't seen any live feed from her.
I'm not in charge of any of that because I'm just shooting live. So
I get you, but you know what you're talking about that?
I have no idea.
You're saying you can't get out that one.
Let's see. If you want to talk to Breitbart, I mean, they have an area where you can kind of send your inquiries, on the website. It's all your best bet.
I talked to Joey Gibson. Oh, that's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
do that. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure exactly where on the site because I don't often go on there, but yeah, that would be your best bet. Yeah, on the site. Yeah, thank you.
Come on, man. Oh, God bless America sometimes. Talk to Joey Gibson. That's awesome, man. Hold on. Give it a second. Man, he's having all kinds of trouble. There it goes. There it goes. Welcome back, everyone. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, of course they fenced it off like cowards that they are. Of course they did. Had a group prayer with Gibson. Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, they definitely need that, that's for sure. See? Nothing but a peaceful protest, people talking with each other. There's no violence there. None. Zero. Fellow patriots talking with other patriots from all around the country. There's nothing violent here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go.
All right, guys, we're just tuning in. This is Breitbart News. Matthew Purdy on camera here, and we are reporting outside of the fenced area around the Capitol. Most of the Patriots are outside of here as there are restrictions as to how many people can go inside. So, basically, we're just hanging with Patriots out here. We're supporting and fighting for their Second Amendment rights.
This is gonna make the history books right here. They're making history as we speak. I came here from Portland, Oregon, and I had to meet him the first time in Virginia. Awesome.
You can find me on thomasspeciale.com, and you can also text Speciale to 48484.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please sign my petition.
We already did.
Appreciate it. You're from Ohio?
Oh, look at that. Look at the Trump merchandise. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. Love it.
He's about worse. Trust me when I say that. He's about much worse. Trust me.
Portland, Oregon. Wow, that's a heck of a flight.
Hey, Black Guns Matter.
All the way from across the country.
Breitbart
Wow.
News here. Breitbart News. We're live right now.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
Awesome. You're pretty good. How about yourself?
All right. You want to tell us why you're out here?
I'm out here because, obviously I'm wearing the shirt, but all guns matter, Right now we're at a precipice for some unreal things, the possibilities of some pretty unreal things to happen. I live in the Richmond area. Things are changing rapidly. Along with those changes, there's mechanisms that make change, and they're not always the best mechanism for progress.
Oh, Rachel Haley.
And unfortunately,
the Great Awakening is upon us. Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's happening globally, everywhere around the globe. People can deny this fact all they want, but the reality is that everybody's waking up and seeing how our government has failed us.
So that's why I'm here. I'm here because I've given enough of my life. That's pretty much what it comes down to. I've given enough of my life.
Do you believe the establishment media is going to give you guys a fair shake?
Absolutely. The establishment media they're not in the job of giving anybody a fair shake, other than anybody that's putting things in their pocket. It's tit for tat. It's a tit for tat hierarchy that we live in. Most of the people that control that situation, they have peace and safety. They live in comfort. They don't have to worry about the things that you or I or some man in Tappahannock or some man in Amelia have to worry about on an everyday basis. So they don't care. They don't care anything more about myself than I really care about maybe a beetle or something like that on the street, because they're not seen that way. So no, I don't think the establishment media is going to give the same threat. If they do, if it doesn't fit their narrative, of course not. If it fits their narrative, of course.
Right.
Who do you think is going to suffer the most from the Virginia governor's gun control proposals?
If they make us criminals, every poor man's going to suffer the most. The simple fact is the more laws you make, the more opportunities you get to make people out of criminals. And I don't know many people that have the resources and utilities to go against the state on a daily basis. It's an adversarial system. They tell you that from the get-go. They have the police that enforce those laws in that system, and once you go into that system, it's you against the state. It's not the state helping you out. And I don't have the money to go back and get a pistol, which I should have never been taken from me in the first place. I don't have the time to take off to go to the courthouse and to pay a fine or anything that's levied against me to get something that was mine in the first place. Those are the people that are going to suffer. It's going to be the poor people. It's going to be the people that live elsewhere. It's going to be all of the others. Those are the people that are going to suffer. And that's why I'm here, speaking on behalf of Black Guns Matter.
I love the diverse crowd.
It's for all of the others. It's for all of the others.
They say it's immigrant.
This is
Oh,
where
okay.
it starts. It doesn't end here. It's never ended here. This is where it starts. They come for one of us. Sooner or later, they're going to come for us all. We need to recognize that. That's how it is.
Now, let me ask you this. I just heard a reporter asking an individual here or just observing that the crowd was mostly white. Why would, in your experience, you think some reporters here might be asking things like that?
Because they're lazy. That's basically what it comes down to. It's just laziness and ease. It makes it easier for him to do this job than to answer a question. They can't ask yes or no questions. That's one of the first rules of interviewing is not to ask yes or no questions. So they go for another lazy route. Why are most people here white? Well, guess what? Most of the people in the country are white. That's
That's the default setting, man. That's just how it is. That's why I'm here fighting for this. But everybody in the country isn't rich. Everybody in the country doesn't have the ability or the wherewithal to impress their ideals on the other people's, and that's not all right. That's where we need to draw the line. Pretty soon, it's some right now. But
You guys are just joining the stream. Be sure to smash that like button.
The Democrat Party likes to say that they're for the poor guys, they're for poor people. And from what you're saying, gun control will end up hurting the poor a lot. And restrictions like that. Why don't Democrats support having more free guns?
Read a story.
The Second Amendment.
The Democratic Party, the political
Already have.
platform,
Thank you.
They need blacks, minorities, women, gays for one and one reason only. That's to win national elections. The rest of the time, they're forgotten people. They need them to win.
I'm going to face you this way, just so we can hear you, because that's getting too loud. Okay, you're saying?
As I was saying, the political mechanisms mostly need blacks, women, gays, all the disenfranchised people, the others that can vote for national elections. We don't control, the others don't have a large enough political establishment to correctly affect change on a national level, so we have to do it at a local level. And fortunately for the Democrats, they have control at a local level. It's a cat dog state. You either vote Democrat or Republican. There's no one else to vote for, and they have seen fit so that
Thank you.
there's always a cat or a dog in control. That's the end game of it. They have enough agreement on that. They see things differently, but they have enough agreement on that it's a cat and dog state. Either we're going to win it or you're going to win it. But
my message to everyone, you matter. That's right.
So that's the system.
Emerson pointed out mostly white to push the supremacy narrative they have written. Anything to cause division. Yeah, exactly, Cheryl. Exactly right.
Come out here because enough's enough.
That's what the Democrats want. They want division. They want violence.
They have.
And I covered this in so many videos. George Soros is behind all this.
It's overreaching situation.
All this division.
It's not a situation I was asked for.
He's a central figure in all this disruption.
It's the criminalization of people. It's the delegitimization of people. And those things are things that lead to oppression. It's easy to look around the situation.
I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the stream. We did have a few glitches, but
there's going to be a lot of
nationalists.
There's going to be a lot of this, that. All that does is create others. And when you dehumanize other people, that's the first step in controlling them. Is dehumanizing them. We're all people. Everyone out here is a people person. I assume
it doesn't matter what color you are.
Until proven guilty, I have to assume everyone else out here is a free man. So we're all people. That's it.
So you have
this guy gets it.
You talk to the governor. What would you say to him?
I'd like to ask him how 20 years ago that he didn't know blackface was not okay. That's what I would ask him. I knew it wasn't okay 20 years ago. That's the thing I still can't get over. How did he not know it was okay? That's all I need to know.
What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike. All right. Well, thank you, Mike.
All right. Thank you.
Take care, brother.
All right. You take it easy, man.
All right. You too. That was live on Breitbart, Facebook, and whatnot.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
See, there's nothing violent about these protests.
Oh, thank you.
This is what you guys see from Trump supporters. Nothing but peaceful people talking amongst themselves and exercising their constitutional rights.
Second Amendment.
That's all you're going to see.
Protesting the Virginia governor.
Not violent at all. That's the narrative of the mainstream media. Democrats are telling it.
You're in Breitbart?
I am with Breitbart.
You know, Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
Neither did Breitbart.
Oh man.
Right?
Well, I can't answer that one. I don't know. I wasn't there. So. All right.
No, the height.
Real diversity, yep. Man, trust me, man. If I had the funds, I'd be down there too with them.
Oh yeah. That's great. Thank you. Take
Trust
care.
me.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be switching my battery real quick, so you're gonna see the screen go black. But
Many of my liberal
stay
family
in the
members have
line.
voted for President Trump.
And
Awesome. That's switching. Good. Oh, whoop. Hold on.
Stop for a sec. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to be switching a battery. You're going to see a black screen for about 10 seconds or so. That's just me switching the battery. So stay tuned, guys. Not going anywhere. Hang tight.
Okay. Thanks for letting us know, buddy. All right, so he's just got to change his battery. I guess his battery's dying. So if you see a black screen, don't panic. He's just switching it out with a new battery. But believe it or not, a live stream like this takes a lot of battery power. He'll be back. Most alcohol vote Libby. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So many people have been saying, "Oh, don't."
Because they believe everything is the line about this multiple media tells them. That's what. USA! USA! Yeah! Go get him! That is awesome. That was brilliant. I thought he was talking about me. Huh. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give him a second. Everything will come back. Now keep sharing it out, guys. People need to know what's going on here today. Patriots around this country and this big history
Appreciate it, man. You too, bud. I'll get them ready, y'all. We'll get that on video, all right? Is that cool? Go ahead, say it again.
Naturally, we got some of our Patriot brothers down there, which is Douglas Ducote, the American Joe Show, and Disabled Vets Perspective is down there too, right now. Headphones on, listening while working. Okay. Oh. You had to switch out the battery, I think. Or you need to fix it. I don't know. No idea what just happened. I took 2 days off of work. Yeah. Gun-free zone equals fishing a barrel. Yeah, give it a few seconds, guys. He's just switching out the battery. Oh, wow, look at this. He's even got the colonial hat on. Nice.
If you don't get people out there to express themselves, they just everything out there is to whatever your belief system is, expect it to fit them together like this.
Need to find Starbucks. Awesome.
Victor? Don't do it. You're going to twist everything you say. This is going to keep pretty simple. Yeah, where are you from?
Virginia.
Don't apologize for that.
About 2 hours.
2 hours? How important was it to be out here today?
Very important, extremely important.
Why is that?
Well, this means a lot to me, and I think everybody else out here, defending a God-given right.
There's a lot of people wearing those hats. What hats, Battery?
Out here. A lot of people come from all over the country to come support your cause. What's that like?
Oh, it's been incredible. The support is incredible.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Very moving, I think.
They're packing, that's for sure. Mostly locals. Ah.
AR-15.
You made sure you try to get lots of guns, right?
Correct, yes.
You do.
But yeah, just to say that right things you have.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here.
Your family teach you that? How long have you been
Talking about me.
Well, that's good to get some protection.
So you have a lot of patriots out here who
I see
are
Yankee Doodle.
filming interviews of the media with their phones because they don't think they're going to get a fair shake from some of these networks.
One last question. You're one of the few women that we've seen out there. Do you think other women should be, learning to use arms and arm themselves? And again, it is a question because we walk around here, just behind you right there, since there's all that.
I see Yankee Doodle.
Yes, I feel safe. And I think it's a big part of it is taking a hold on to learning how to actually live this life. I've been learning to use firearms on a regular basis.
Fleetwood flu.
Appreciate it. Again, I'm Scott. I know that you're recording there in the world. I wonder if I could get your phone number so we can call you about maybe doing a bigger piece about you. Because you said some really important things about women, arming themselves, taking classes, doing it the right way.
I'm going to get some beauty shots. I'm right here.
And your last name
Wow, this is amazing, guys. Amazing.
I won't share this with anyone or to me and the GMA.
Going up. What are we all watching?
This is Breitbart Facebook right now. It's
Oh, Breitbart. Oh, so you're not fake news. All right, that's good.
Nah, these, I don't know about the other ones, but
Yeah. I seen ABC. I don't know, CNN here. That's real fake news.
Susie, is your name Michelle?
Yes.
Can I do an interview with you? Breitbart News?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, great. What brings you out here today? Oh, sorry, you're good. Sorry, you're good. Yeah. Actually, she's off the tune with it.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Michelle, thank you.
And I tell good jokes. Oh, good. All right. All right, you ready?
Who are you with again? Sorry.
Breitbart News.
Okay.
So, conservative news media outlet.
Okay.
Can you just talk about what brought you out here today?
Well, I really thought that it was very important to be out here to show my support for what we have going on right now. I think this is a historical landmark, and I'm honestly honored to be out here and be a part of it. I think that we should do everything we can to support the rights that so many men and women have died to give us. So that, in a nutshell, I guess is why I'm out here today.
And what would be your message to the governor today if you had the opportunity to speak with him?
Should I keep this PG?
Your call.
I think this speaks for itself. If you could look and see how many people are out here and how peaceful this event has been, that is what gun ownership is, and that's what we do. So I hope that he can see and recognize that, and recognize the error in his ways.
Now, is this your gun here?
It is, yes.
All right, where'd you get it?
I got this at a gun show, actually, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And do you have a lot of friends or family that agree with your stance?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Most of my friends and family agree with my stance.
And where are you from?
I grew up outside of Greensboro, North Carolina, but I live in Virginia currently.
And have you ever seen a Second Amendment rally like this before?
Never. This is incredible.
Wow. And so how long have you been active in trying to fight for your Second Amendment rights?
I have supported them as long as I can remember, but I think in the last year or two, few years, it's really come to a point where you can either sit back and complain about the way things are, or you can stand up, make a stand, and do something. And so that's where I'm at.
That's really good. Now, to our Breitbart audience, you're probably got about a couple tens of thousands of people watching live right now. What would you like to show or tell them about the crowd here today that you're seeing and observing?
Again, it's been a peaceful event. I feel safer here than I've ever felt. So, great turnout. I don't know the total number yet, but I would say 100,000 plus maybe here. So, whatever the more common news media shows you, however much they try to downplay it, there's a great turnout here, and it's been peaceful. It's been great.
Yeah, speaking of which, do you think the establishment media is going to give you guys a fair shake?
Man, it's hard to say. I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
But, we're here, We've been the silent majority for so long. We can't be silent anymore. We can't be silent anymore.
That's right. Let me ask you, who do you think is going to suffer the most from gun control legislation being passed in places like Virginia?
Responsible gun owners that go through the process and take the steps. You start taking our guns away, the bad guys are still going to have the guns, This makes me feel safe at night. So.
And speaking of which, why don't you talk a little bit about how you think gun control laws would affect women?
Oh, absolutely. I carry it with me every day. I don't feel safe without a firearm with me. I think one of the more common things you'll find in any of these abduction cases, the women didn't have a firearm with them. It could be a totally different story if you were just a responsible gun owner and knew how to use your firearm and did carry.
And do you know of anyone who has been able to use a firearm to defend themselves in any sort of situation?
Yeah, actually, absolutely. Growing up, I had a family friend that was in kind of a similar scenario and was able to ward off a home invader. So.
And what would you say to people that are who believe that confiscating guns and passing more gun control is actually going to save lives?
That's just absurd. Like I said, responsible gun owners, if you take our guns away, the bad guys are still going to have the guns. They're going to find a way to get guns. They have, and they will continue to, and it's not going to do any good.
Okay, and what was your name?
Michelle Thomas.
And Michelle Thomas, is that, how's it spelled?
MICHELLETHOMAS.
And you're out of Virginia, right?
Yes, sir.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, take care. Be safe.
You too.
Your county supervisors. The Code of Virginia allows 3/4 of militia government.
That's such an awesome.
Yeah.
Sure, tax your charge. Not John's over here. That I should have got a copy of that. That was damn good. Guys, if you are, even if you want to get a picture with us. All right. Don't worry. What are you going to do?
Awesome turnout here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Yep, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Got some good folk here warning me about my phone falling out of my bag. I'm trying to keep it charged so I can stay in touch with the rest of the Breitbart team. All right, guys, I'm going to continue walking around here, exploring. Excuse me.
What happened? There we go. Whoa, look at that. That's a bright armed militia. Ooh, get the Betsy Ross flag. Oh, love it.
Being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. 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 No confiscation. No confiscation. No registration. No registration. No confiscation. No confiscation. No registration. No registration. God bless America. God bless America. Be safe out there, everybody. Thank you for your peacefulness and your attention to each other and taking care of each other.
That's right, Cheryl. I 100% agree with that.
We want to tell you, be safe out there. Take care of each other. Do not let up on these legislators. Phone calls count. Emails are great, but they can hit the delete button. But when you call in, there's somebody's got to put a check mark or a box somewhere. Make your phone calls. Make your visits. Keep the pressure up. This stops here in Virginia and stops now. God bless Virginia and God bless America.
Oh yeah, huzzah!
Virginia. I spent 4 years down there. It's the best time of my life. I'll see you again.
Starting to hear some stuff going on down there. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah.
This is the country. Yeah, I'm taking a while.
Oh my God.
Thank you guys for bringing it. Y'all have a great day.
Samson. Samson, come here, buddy.
Oh, Samson.
How are you?
You're so
We found Samson again.
He's got our contact.
You guys got a permit to own a lion or not much of a hunter? He's a couch dog.
Come on, good
Quite
dog.
a celebrity here at the Second Amendment rally.
Aw, look at that face. You're adorable.
Oh my God, that's a good dog.
Hi. You smell the dog on you, Darlene.
All right, that's enough dogs. Sorry. I'm quite partial to dogs, guys. They're the best. You gotta get some dog content every so often to boost the ratings.
I mean, Somebody step on the sticker that's on my foot.
16 hours.
Oh, look at that. He's in colonial attire. That's cool. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Dressed up as colonial soldiers. Love it. Awesome. Definitely keep sharing this out, guys, if you haven't already. What you're seeing here is live coverage of the rally, Second Amendment rally in Richmond, Virginia.
Breakfast! How you guys? What's good? Breakfast! Hey, thanks for coming out with me. Thank you.
We're not your subjects. Love it. I love that
Hey,
sign.
anytime. You guys having a good time out here? You getting, how is the crowd?
Crowds are great. It's a very, very polite crew.
It's good to hear. And if you had a chance to talk with the Virginia governor, what would you tell him?
What's the close one?
Back off these crazy, unconstitutional lines. Would be a good start.
Thank you. It's a great sign, too.
Thank you.
Love it, yeah.
What would you
It's a
tell
good
the
sign.
Virginia governor if you had the opportunity?
Take notice of what's taking place here today.
Do you think he will?
I hope so.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys have a good time out here, all right?
Take care.
Thank you. We'll do. Thank you.
awesome. Put some of those who will begin shortly. All right, hour into it. Pretty insane. I think it's just switching the battery maybe, or like a pre-established connection to the stream. You have to stand by. Yep, just stand by, guys. You can just take a little breather.
So, I mean, you just got to look around, and everybody's super peaceful. It's nothing like the news said it was going to be. There hasn't been any violence. Everybody's just wanting their voice to be heard.
And so, why did you come out here? Why was it so important for you to be out here today?
Because it's very important. Second Amendment rights. Part of the NRA, you know, I definitely stand behind it. So.
And if you had an opportunity to speak with the governor of Virginia, what would you say to him?
That he needs to rethink all these laws that he's putting out. You know, that's why we're here today, is so that he sees all that.
And where are you from this?
From Floyd, Virginia.
All right, great. Well, thank you very much for your time. All right, you guys take care, all right?
You too.
Morning, my man. Is there a size I can show for you?
Excuse me. Sorry, brother. Looks like a lot of people are leaving the fenced-in area here. You'll see where we have super large crowd before, starting to dissipate. Looks like they're leaving the fenced area. Looks like they're doing some cleanup duty. I heard someone looking for Hey, sir, what inspired you to come out here and just do some afterwards cleanup?
We're out here trying to protest, but we're not trying to destroy the city. We're not here to voice our opinions, but I mean, this is still the world. We still got to keep it clean. So we're out here trying to make sure that after everyone's done, we left the place like we found it. And we're just trying to make sure that, Richmond's still a great city.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it.
Have fun.
I know it, right? You don't have anything you need to throw away.
I'm sorry.
Did you see Antigua?
Well, Antigua. That's a good name.
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. I heard that they're going to bring some buses here. I didn't see them, though. Did you?
Yeah, we are Antigua.
Oh, you're Antigua,
Don't we
huh?
look like them?
I don't know.
Yeah, we are.
You're Antigua, okay.
Yeah, we just got fake costumes.
So, what brought you out here today, miss?
We came from Florida.
Oh, wow. What part of Florida?
Tampa.
Tampa, okay. And what inspired you to come out here?
Stand up with our fellow men for gun rights, for our Constitution.
And what, if you had the opportunity, what would you say to the governor of Virginia?
Resign. And we shall not comply.
We need to leave it.
And so,
We may be dumb, but
do you believe that the establishment media is going to give you guys a fair shake?
Absolutely not.
And why do you think that?
Because the media, correct, they have proved to us that they can be trusted.
And if you had an opportunity to speak with CNN, right, what would you say to the network?
CNN sucks. Fake news. Fake news.
And what is the most important reason why people need to come out here today, or why people you believe came out here today?
Because this sets the precedence for the rest of the other states.
What's at stake?
Our rights and the God-given rights and the rights the Constitution gives us.
And what's your name?
Iris.
Iris. It's a pleasure. I'm Matt Purdy, Breitbart News. Thank you so much.
Oh, Breitbart.
Yeah.
Y'all interviewed me in Tampa.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, well.
That's really here.
Look, clean it up. See, this is what we do. Not just leave stuff on the ground. We pick it up.
I did all these things in the world, and then one day
See? But us Trump supporters are the bad people. Look at that. We're picking up our mess.
Looks like a couple left there. Excuse me. Sorry.
Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Trump pants out now. Trump pants out now.
I'm calling the National Organized for an Actual Revolution.
Oh, yeah. The typical Antifa.
Follow us at Tune Into RevCom.
Typical Antifa.
The revolution has said there's a direct line from the Confederacy to today's fascists.
Yeah, that's you, Antifa. You're the fascist.
This is the country that was saved.
Let's go. There you go, Patriots. Show them who's boss.
This regime is committing great crimes. Right now,
What regime?
Is mass
See, look at this. Look at the stupidity that they're putting out.
continues and grows.
Look at this.
Until the Trump-Pence regime is forced from office.
You guys are idiots.
The woman hating, the immigrant bashing, and the other horrors that this fascist regime intensifies stem from the very nature of the system we live under, the capitalist imperialist system. This system cannot be
USA!
It must be overthrown through an actual revolution. We got the leadership for this revolution in Bob Avakian and the vanguard that they lead. USA and science for it. And we have a concrete vision of the future, radically different society that could be brought into being.
Oh, give me a break. You guys want total control.
In North America.
You your supreme leader, George Soros. Because y'all know George Soros is funding you idiots.
On social media.
What a bust. We all know that you Antifa mob are funded by George Soros and paid for by him because it's disruption.
Is the exact opposite of what this fascist Trump-Pence regime and his minions stand for.
This guy's making a fool of himself.
Getting organized for an actual revolution to emancipate humanity.
No, you need to cause disruption.
System founded on slavery and genocide that has given rise to the fascist.
Oh, guys, Patriots, you can't fix stupid.
Phony gun rights rally. This is a phony gun rights rally. This is a white supremacist fascist rally.
Really? Really?
Today. And we are working to bring forward a movement of people in their millions to drive out the fascist Trump-Pence regime and to go all the way to making an actual revolution to overthrow this system at the soonest
possible
time.
Shut up, you twat.
And replace it with what's in the Constitution for the
Idiot.
revolution.
Go away. Go away, Antifa. Nobody cares. Go whine somewhere else.
For the emancipation of all humanity.
Go whine for your supreme leader, George Soros. 4 more years. Go, Patriot. Excuse me.
4 more years. 4 more years. 4
Nope, hate to tell you, Tifa, he's not going to be there for the next 5 years. Enjoy it.
Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Trump hands out now. Trump hands out now. No white supremacy. No white supremacy. A better world is possible.
See how brainwashed these people are?
Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Trump hands out now. Trump hands out now. No white supremacy. No white supremacy. A better world is possible.
Look at that team for making fools of themselves. Look how stupid they sound. Oh yeah. Look at these liberal idiots. Look how stupid they are. Look at how uneducated these people are. Take a look. Look at what they're supporting. Violence.
No white supremacy. No white supremacy. A better world is possible. A better world is possible. Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Trump hands out now. Trump hands out now. No white supremacy. No white supremacy. A better world is possible. A better world is possible. Revolution, nothing less.
Morons.
Revolution, nothing less. Trump hands out now. Trump hands out now. No white supremacy. No more here. A better world is possible. A better world is possible. Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Trump hands out now. Trump hands out now. No white supremacy. No white supremacy. A better world is possible. A better world is possible. Revolution, nothing less.
You walked right into a trap. It's going to backfire. You're the white supremacist, you idiots.
Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Trump hands out now. Trump hands out now.
Idiot. You're a freaking idiot.
A better world is possible. A better world is possible.
Yeah, taking orders from your supreme leader, George Soros.
Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less.
You come down, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
For an actual revolution. Bobby Bacon, the leader of the revolution, has said there's a direct
shut up, you twat.
Confederacy to the fascists of today.
Wait, God bless the Second Amendment. How you doing, Greg?
And we see in this phony gun rights rally today that is really a white supremacist rally. This is a
Oh my
fascist rally.
God. These people are so stupid. 4 more years.
These politics are what undergirds the Trump regime and, frankly, this rally today.
You're the regime, not us.
The Trump
Stupid.
regime
Get the facts right.
to this rally.
How you doing,
It
Greg?
is committing great crime. What is needed right now is mass, sustained, nonviolent protest.
See, this is what. Oh, that's good to hear. White supremacy. Is that how you freaking idiots got? We're white supremacists?
Stems from the nature of this capitalist imperialist system.
Oh, God.
Be reformed, it must be
Hey, guys, I'm
overthrown.
gonna be right back.
In Bobby Bacon and the Vanguard, you lose. You got the strategy to make it happen. You got a concrete vision of the future society that can be brought into being through revolution. In the Constitution for a future socialist republic in North America. Go to redcom.us to check out this one. Excuse me, sir. Can sound like how you today? And everybody wants a better world. Everybody wants a better world.
Hey, Frosty, keep your eyes open for. Oh, hello, KT. My new fix is here. Wow. Welcome.
I want to say that one more time. There is a force that is getting organized for a
The agent. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Exactly, Craig. Exactly, Craig. Exactly, Cheryl. Exactly. Who are they protecting? The police blocked them off. Take that. You don't like the USA, they can leave. Exactly. Guys, if you guys are just joining, be sure to drop a like button on the stream. Break these people up. Thank you, Richmond Police. Linda Horta, how you doing? Good to see you, my dear. Thank you for the police, law enforcement of Richmond, Virginia. Thank you. Come on, guys, outnumber them. I love this land. The government, not so much. I totally agree with you. Amazing turnout tonight, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah, over 100 million people. Excuse me. Thank you, man.
Yep, just say hello to everybody, guys. Join the conversation. Light up that chat. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard.
Some counter protesters finally after basically
welcome, guys. Good to see everyone in here.
Let's see.
And just to let you guys know, every patriot around this country is supporting the Patriots of Virginia right now. They're watching.
It's basically leaving at this point. It was a very short protest. Probably about 7 to 10 people at most.
Well, there's thousands of patriots. How you like that stuff? Yeah, definitely check out everybody else. If you guys want to support each other, go ahead too. I welcome that as well. Oh, they stopped it. They stopped that protest real quick. I love it. They shut them up real quick. Oh, that was brilliant. Good job. Oh, what's the matter, Antifa? Did we scare you away? Were your feelings hurt? Get out of here. This is truck country now. Really, I love it. I love it. Thank you to the newest members of the Conservative Patriot family. I gained one since started the stream. You guys are looking for a good channel?
Hey guys,
this is it.
Thank you for tuning in. What you just saw a few minutes ago was a bunch of leftist protesters who pretty much communists, the RevCom group. I was basically following them so that we can make sure that the mainstream media wasn't.
Let's see if we can get this stream out to 30 likes, guys. Keep sharing it out.
So, that let's finish covering things just in case they tried something crazy.
Well, they said they're going
So
to.
we're gonna keep trying to find some patriots around here.
Yeah, they were there with. Yeah. Oh, this isn't over.
The police are pushing people onto the sidewalk here.
Hey, all right. We got Trump supporters right over here, I think. I think I saw a Trump flag. Good to see everybody in here. Oh, we got press too. Prayer for Virginia. Jesus, I pray that everyone who plans violence against. Oh, hello, Baron. Oh, I got some new faces in here. That's awesome. Welcome, Baron. So, Pro.
Yeah, so what's your name?
Amen to that prayer.
Breitbart News. I just
Love
want to check
that.
out your sons real quick.
Okay, yeah.
What you got?
Awesome. What's your name?
Love that. That's nice.
Okay, Rachel Blackfire.
Come on, you.
Rachel Blackfire. That's what Lyle died.
There it is. Definitely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're fucking terrible. I made them in a local parking lot.
Oh, dear.
So what brings you guys out here today?
That's Amen to that. Thank you for that, Brett.
And what would be your message to the Virginia governor?
Got this stupid telemarketers calling me.
Every
I don't know why.
politician.
You are no better than King George. Hell yeah!
And do you think the mainstream media is going to give you guys a fair shake?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
They never do.
What make,
Got it.
yeah, Breitbart.
That's right.
So, and what has been the crowd been like here? Just for the audience at home that's watching this, just give them an idea.
Super peaceful. Everyone's picking up trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not destroying the place. We're cleaning it up as we walk.
I don't know where all these white supremacists are talking about. Like, you've probably seen.
I don't either.
Rachel Jackson flag.
Yeah.
What's the meaning? Oh,
on this, it's just, you know, rebellion.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe you can live longer if
yeah.
they shoot back.
Yeah, that I actually have that somewhere.
Tiene la vibra y tiene el arco iris.
You're staying home.
Oh no, I texted y'all. Oh, I found another end cap.
You guys have fun.
Yeah, the rainbow then.
Awesome. My Patriots there, man. Loving it. Loving it. Whew. You guys are enjoying this.
More doggos.
Yeah, we definitely hit the like button. That's definitely a new record in my stream. New record, guys. Awesome. Ooh, what's going on now? Oh, I got the food courts. I think.
You guys, Matt Purdy, Breitbart News. Stick around. I'm just basically going from one crowded area to another.
Awesome. I'm sticking around.
Different people to talk to.
How you got in there for your settings?
That's this conservative
Thanks
page.
for
Great
tuning in,
job.
guys.
Thank
It's been a
you.
lot of fun doing this coverage today. It was a little cold in the beginning, but
Trying
it's
to
gotten
see
a
if I
little
can
better
get up to
now.
400 Patriots in this. 400 subscribers on my channel. Pretty close. Pretty close. Excellent turnout today by our Patriots. We came through amazingly.
Ron Paul warned us. That's why we have to be here.
Taxation is extortion. I agree with that. Well, thanks for coming in, Craig. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not really sure how long this rally is going to be, but I appreciate you just coming in for a little
So
bit.
we got to get that information out there, get these videos out there for everybody to see, so that people know what we're up against, not just hearing Virginia.
And probably doing interviews.
Hey, you're still here. Yeah, still around. Just still live, still doing the beat. Oh yeah. What's that? I'm right for Richard Magazine. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what did you guys say? Well, I'm actually live right now, so I don't want to give you an interview on me.
We're 5 likes away from 30 on the stream. 30 likes.
You want to be about the people here.
5 away.
Thanks to the Patriots for coming our way.
Ooh, yeah. Is that a Trump flag? I can't see. I can't really tell. USA, that's right. Yeah, I think that is a Trump flag. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Here's my Patriot Brothers right there. Now he's got the colonial hat on, too. I like that. It's cool. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. All right, hit the one if you guys are enjoying the stream. Hit the one.
More dogs.
The 11 people that are watching, hit the like, hit the one in the chat if you're enjoying it. Love it. Love it. You got some pretty cool flags, man. I like them. Huh. That was just brilliant how the Virginia sheriffs broke up the Antifa protests real quick. Look at her.
Thank you so much. How you doing? Breitbart's here. Breitbart. I always say Breitbart. It's all good. What brings you guys out here today?
I am from Colorado.
She's the story. Okay, got it. All right, let's see what's going on.
Well, let's see here. I am from Rifle, Colorado. I'm the owner of Shooter's Grill, where all the waitresses open carry firearms.
Wow, that's a real. You said it's a grill?
Yes.
Ooh.
Say that. What's the name of the place again?
Shooter's Grill in Rifle, Colorado.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like an amazing place to go.
Yes.
Probably the safest restaurant in the country, right?
I would argue that it's the safest restaurant in the country. Yes.
All right. Well, tell us more about it.
Well, we started just by real life experiences. Times got tough, we got tougher, we took a risk and opened a business. We named it Shooter's Grill as a spinoff of Rifle. And we just opened to serve good food to our community. But real life happened, and a man was physically beat to death behind my restaurant. As a new business owner and a mother of 4, I didn't have time to sit through a class or pay my government a fee to prove my innocence and wait for their permit. So I took action and I began to open carry to protect my people.
Nice.
From that, an advocacy for the Second Amendment was born, and even further than that, an advocacy for our freedom that is being stripped away from us by legislators on a regular basis. So for the past 7 years, I've been advocating not only for the Second Amendment, but for the Constitution of the United States of America. You may remember last year when Beto O'Rourke emphatically stated on the debate stage, "Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s and your AK-47s." Well, like most Americans, I kind of grumbled and complained on my couch when I heard that. But then he doubled down and said he was coming to Aurora, Colorado. And I decided again to take action. I drove 3 hours with my Glock on my hip. I grabbed the microphone and I looked Beto O'Rourke in the told him, hell no, you're not taking our guns. I'm not stopping there. I am tired of our elected officials who we put in office not securing our rights. They're selling them away to the highest bidder. They're reaching across the aisles and absolutely destroying our lives with a pen and paper. And so now it's time for
that's the
regular,
Democrats' plan.
people to start entering these races and taking control back from our government. And so now I, Lauren Boebert, am running for Congress in Colorado's 3rd Congressional District to make sure that my people's rights are secured.
And what was your name again?
Lauren Boebert.
And you said did you open up this restaurant?
Yes.
Great. So tell us about how people react when they figure out what the restaurant's all about and what it's been like there.
Yeah, exactly, Cheryl.
We're nearly 6 years after media got attention of us open carrying a restaurant at Shooter's Grill. America and the rest of the world stop in for a visit on a regular basis. We get people in every single day saying, we heard about you, we want to come and support you, we love what you're doing, and very rarely do we have anybody come in and not like what's going on there.
How has the mainstream media treatment of the facility and yourself as well been? You went viral, didn't you, when you encountered Beto in that scenario?
Yes.
How was that portrayed in the mainstream media?
Just like anybody who loves freedom, they try to attack you any chance that they can and tear down your story and make you seem like an extremist. But you know what? I just love America. I love freedom. I'm a mother of 4 boys, and I need an equalizer to protect me and my children.
Amen to that.
What would you say? If you had an opportunity to speak
Amen to that.
At some point, what would you say to him?
Well, I was under the impression that Democrats were not in favor of border security. And I showed up to Virginia today, and there are fences all around the people's house, and they're restricting our rights from getting in, from us being in there freely.
Yeah, that's right, Linda.
I actually see that their borders worked quite well. So maybe they should reconsider our President Trump's border security efforts and give him a hand. They're pretty good at building walls.
Yeah.
That's great. And,
exactly.
What would you say to a lot of people who believe that gun control laws would actually save lives?
Have they? Have gun control laws saved lives? No. Criminals, by definition, break the law. We already have gun laws in place. All you're doing is restricting law-abiding citizens from defending their lives, from defending the people that are around them. We don't need more gun laws. And let me tell you right now, no one wants to see anyone harmed.
I'm about to find out, Peggy.
And mass shootings, any kind of shooting, any kind of death or violence. Yet there is evil in the world, and it happens. We don't differ in our hearts. We differ in data. My data is this is how I protect me and mine and the people who are around me.
And could you also say, what about when it comes to women's rights, but also particularly rights to defend themselves? Can you speak to that?
Yeah,
what would happen here in Virginia if the Virginia governor, along with the legislators here, passed some harsh gun control measures?
Gun rights are absolutely women's rights. I am 5'0", 100 pounds. I've been campaigning. I might be a little less than that now. I don't have time to eat. But I cannot physically defend myself against an attacker. And my firearm is a great neutralizer. I hope to God that I never have to use it, and I believe that I won't, but I also thank God that I have it and I have that right in case it's ever needed. Because I have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and I will do whatever to preserve my life.
Right on the nail.
If the governor of Virginia is going to tell his people that they have no right to defend their lives, well, then maybe he should go back to the legislation that was passed with abortion here in Virginia. Maybe he should protect the most innocent of lives, if lives is what he's really concerned about. And let's start with the womb. Let's start with protecting those babies right there.
Oh, yeah.
One more question. I just want to ask you about the
smart little lady.
Media. Do you think that they're going to give a fair portrayal?
She has my book.
I think that's a really great question. I believe because this was
such a peaceful demonstration of our rights, it'll be ignored. Like all the other great things that are going on in this country. They only feed and thrive on heartache and massacre and tragedy. That's all they care about, and that's what they're chasing. They give all the people lies and put fear in their hearts. I believe that there were a lot of mixed messages sent about this rally before it took place to prevent us from coming here. They wanted us afraid and to not show up. But here we are. We're strong, and we're loud, and we are not giving up this fight. I am Colorado, but today, I am Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
One more thing, just talk about, you say you're running for Congress, right? Which district?
I am running for Congress in Colorado's 3rd Congressional District.
Great. And who are you
Nice. She is running. Oh, you go, girl.
Great. Well, best of luck to you. And thank you for coming out here, and thank you for taking your time and answering all these questions.
Yes, thank you.
All right, have a great
God
time.
bless America.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You too.
That was brilliant.
Eat earlier with a cave here. Now you're on my feed.
Yes, thank
Now
you.
with Libertas Press.
Oh,
So
cool.
true. I'm just a kid.
Hopefully one day I will.
So
I
true.
got to work, pay the bills.
Yeah. What's your name?
Kirby Harris.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, brother.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
Mark Press.
Oh, nice.
That right here.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Have a good day.
You too, brother. Take care.
They're saying we're the bad people.
Oh, dude, anytime. Yeah. No, I mean,
Look
that's
at that. We got
responsibility,
media
right?
coverage.
You have to actually take the truth because
Oh,
the
putz.
mainstream media doesn't really do that for us. So, we'll appreciate
Oh,
you
that
saying
might
Thank
be
you.
the Hut State
I
House,
watch you guys
maybe.
all the time,
There.
and you guys do a great deal. I really appreciate all the truth that you guys play.
Yeah, Andrew Breitbart set the precedent
Amen
for
to
us.
that.
So, thank you very
Amen
much.
to that.
Take care, brother.
Yeah, I hear I heard, yeah.
All right, looks like this rally's starting to wrap up. I'm going to go stay alive as long as I can, people, and talk to as many great patriots as humanly possible. Oh, no, anytime. Thank you. Take care, brother. Good talking to you. Thank you.
I like it.
Who's doing the interviews? It's Breitbart News.
That's a nice shirt you got there. Can I talk to you for a sec?
What about?
I just want to ask you about your shirt and also what you would say to the Virginia governor if you had the opportunity.
He's not representing the people very well. That's about all I have to say.
Yeah, I guess with all these people out here, huh?
Yeah, representative of this one security. Not representing the public very well.
Do you live around here?
Yes, I do.
Great. And have you ever seen a rally like this before?
Well, not like this one. This is something different, but everybody here was very respectful and calm and trying to show how much they care about.
But we're the bad guys.
Supporting the Constitution.
Really?
Totally. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, look at that.
Great time out
Keep
here.
America great ass. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Selling merchandise too.
Well, you take care, brother.
May I ask who you're reporting for?
Breitbart News.
Breitbart?
Yep. All right. Take care, man.
You too.
Thanks, buddy. That's a good conversation. Good for him.
Hey. Good. I'm still alive. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Jack Post.
Got
Oh, yeah.
Breitbart News, folks. Nothing but the best.
Did you get some good footage today?
We got some amazing footage today. I tell you what, one of the politest rallies I've been to. Everybody was just happy to be here. Very positive crowd. You know,
I think there were some people on both sides who actually got it wrong and said, "Oh, the far left is going to be here. Oh, the far right is going to be here." Nope.
Exactly, Cheryl.
Just gun supporters,
Exactly.
just law-abiding gun owners. Pretty much all we ended up seeing today. So
I found about 7 to 10 communist Revcom people, but other than that,
you got some Revcom people.
yeah, they were
Okay.
they were after the rally, and most of the people had left already. But yeah.
Oh, they woke up a little late.
Yeah, I think
they
so.
They don't get up before noon.
No, not usually.
Not usually.
So, all right, well, plug your Twitter, man.
All right, yeah, just follow me on Twitter, JCKPOSOBIEC, and remember to check us out, One American News.
All right.
What American News?
On the rights in the media, so covering the truth. Thank you. Great work.
Awesome. That's OAN. What are their newsmen? Sweet. They're definitely gonna cover it. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks for covering this. Oh, you're welcome. I was happy to do it. I am so glad everything went so well. Like nobody got hurt. Everybody's just having a good time. Oh. You guys haven't smashed that like button? If you haven't, please smash that thing. I'm hoping to get 30 likes on the stream here. I don't know if it's over. I don't know if they're just hanging out now. I have no clue. But I think it was pretty successful. It might be still going on. I don't know. I don't know. It's still quite a mass of people. Oh, we're being respectful. They tell us to get on the sidewalk. We do it. Let them do their jobs. See mainstream, therefore no one is there. They will snag a video and make up their own narrative. Yeah, that's exactly what they do, Cheryl. Because covering actual truth is not in their agenda or propaganda.
Looks like there might be some protesters around here, but it's hard to tell since you're just sort of standing in the middle here.
Okay? They cannot blame people that have mental health crisis on us. Okay, they cannot do it, but they do it every day. And the idiocy is they have so many people listening to them that don't know the difference. Okay? This is what everybody in America should be looking at. Okay, not some
Amen, brother. Amen.
kid who's mentally ill that never got any help. Okay? That doesn't represent us. So please, you guys gotta get on the sidewalk. Get on the sidewalk. So please sign the petitions before you go.
I think it's pretty successful. What do you guys think? 2.5 hours of this coverage, and I didn't see no violence, no nothing. Unbelievably awesome. I'm so glad no patriot was harmed. I'm sure there's more to come later. I'm sure.
Appreciate that.
Oh, there we go.
It wasn't done on purpose. It was put together that way.
Might go hit the like button. Be right back. Okay. Oh, Trump 2020. Yes. I got that one too. Love it. Oh, I hear USA. I'm glad I can, this is what I'm here for, to give you guys the truth. They shut down Pete Santelli live stream on YouTube. They removed the video, which is like erasing history. Seriously? Wow.
All right, guys, the rally's starting to die down here. Let's see whatever
Unbelievable.
I can still get here.
DVD did a quick. I just saw that on D Live. Oh wow.
How you doing?
Oh.
Police are starting to close the roads here, or keep people from standing in the middle of the road.
Okay, which is fine.
Trying to open it back up.
Yeah, we're trying to get people moving up and down the street. Thank you.
So far, so good. God be with us in Jesus' name. Amen. That's right.
Excuse me. Right.
Yeah, it is still pretty crowded. I don't know if it's over though. That's the thing.
Oh, you did?
Love it. Oh, I love the shirts. Love it. Just fellow patriots talking with each other. Wonderful. We're away from 30 legs in the stream, guys. Awesome. Definitely setting a new record. We had 18 in the house at one point. That's amazing. Yeah, everybody was respectful the whole time, which is great. Yeah, I just let people off the street so people can drive through, which is fine. God bless America. Bingo. Look at turnout today, man. Government and media run by organized crime. Bingo. Love that.
I mean, I was at one point, but then he grew a pair and got an M107. What shit have you gotten for PD for that?
Actually, none. I get smiles. So what brought you here today, miss? Yeah, they loved it. Surprisingly.
We on a gun range, and that's kind of our main reason. Because
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Where's your gun range?
It's in Virgin, New York.
Nice. So, so what was the straw that broke the camel's back that kind of forced you to, or not forced you, but like convinced you to come here?
Well, we missed the SAFE Act that got passed. We didn't get the chance to fight against that. So when we saw the same thing kind of happening here, we wanted to jump on it. We wanted to help.
Great. And if you had an opportunity to speak with the Virginia governor, what would you say to him?
I would ask him to kind of look around and like, is this really what the people want or need?
Yeah. And what do you think is the, do you believe the media is, or the mainstream media is going to give an
she didn't say anything, Peggy. Fortunately.
I wish I could say yes, but I don't think so. I wish they would. Yeah, I think they'll still try to show pictures of like how he's got the bear.
She didn't say she had one or not.
Like, why does he need this?
Marty Newman, hello.
Even though we're just trying to show this is our right and we should be able to do this.
So, you talk about like what inspired you guys to open up a gun range?
I was hoping she would give us
So,
something,
yeah, I
but she
grew
didn't
up
really
just
say
always
much.
being around guns, you know, typical American boy, cowboys and Indians, stuff like that, you know. So always into guns. And then I took a job in college working at a national like firearms retailer around me, and that just really drove it home. That's something I wanted to do, and I knew I'd already owned a business at that point, so I knew.
Oh, hold on. Give it a minute.
I just wanted to.
Hold on. Give it a minute. 1 second, guys. It's not my ad today. I know that. Shouldn't be. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get it back here. Ugh. In the pain in the neck. All right, hold on. I might have to refresh it. Fish paste. Hold on. I have to go back to his thing. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Trying to get this going here. Here we go. Here we go. This is where I'm getting the live stream covers from. And give it a second. Good time to load. Yeah, trying hard. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Now, all of a sudden, it just kind of blacked out a minute. Let's see. Thousands of people there are seeing a little side street. Huh. Interesting. Hold on. See what's going on here. Hold on a second. Sometimes this happens, and you gotta keep refreshing. Just give me a second, guys. And vote these Democrats out. Yep, that's the only option we have left. Yeah, they're not letting you see it now. Unless he's changing the battery, which I highly doubt. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're back. We are back. Come on. Yep, that's so true, Peggy. Yeah, I don't know if it's just wrapping up or I have no clue.
Looks like Pilsner with
How you doing?
Ooh, I like this comment right here. Democrats want to disarm America and take down the borders. Don't let it happen. Vote Trump 2020. Build the wall. That's right.
You'll have a hard time going that way. There's lots of news people up through there.
Yeah, of course. Ooh, look at the nice hats they got. I like it.
It gets old. You can hold it for a while. We've been doing it.
Hey, sir. With Breitbart News. You want to just talk about the rally and how you think things went down today?
We glad to.
What's that?
We'll be glad to. Sure.
Oh yeah. So, how do you think things went down today?
I think they were great. I think about everyone I talked to, because we've been here since 8 o'clock this morning, and we've spoken to a lot of people who said that at least 2 or 3 of their friends didn't show because they were afraid of the potential violence. And nothing could have been further from the truth.
Wow. So who do you think was pushing that out?
Oh, the governor, of course. Governor Northam, the reason for all his extremism lately is he got caught with blackface and next to a guy in a white sheet. And he's trying to prove to the extremists in the Democrat Party that he should be able to be supported when he runs again for elected office. So,
he ain't gonna get it.
Sure. Oh yeah.
People in Virginia ain't gonna sit down this time around. Nope.
And hopefully block this lens flare. There we go.
Okay.
Now I'm a little bit better. I'm more closer to your head height.
Okay.
So, if you had a chance to speak with the Virginia governor, what would you say to him?
Yeah, I would
find another job.
Yes. We're not real happy with our governor. We
Hello, 6-string gunner. How you doing, brother?
He should be out of office.
Just in time.
Great. And
there's a lot of things that he could be doing that actually help people's liberties as a Democrat. You know, like universal basic income or something, or health care for all, one-payer health care. Actually increase liberties for people.
Amazing turnout today, guys. Thank you so much.
So,
I'm a Republican. This is my son. He's a Democrat. I voted for Hillary. We're both gun owners.
That's
We both
interesting.
enjoy
Yeah,
shooting.
that's really cool.
And I don't even hunt. I haven't hunted in over 30, 40 years. But I love just target shooting, competitive shooting. And also I believe that everybody has a right to defend themselves. And I think that if you disarm a nation, the next thing you do is you turn it into what you want it to. You can control it.
True.
So we're just not happy with the way things are going.
Well, father and son stand together on the Second Amendment.
That's right, contractor man.
His grandson.
What about?
I didn't know this. What are your names?
I'm Doug Barrier. I'm Wes Barrier.
All right, where you guys from?
Here.
Oh, great.
We're both. I've got a Midlothian address. I'm Richmond City. He's in Richmond City. It took me about 12 minutes to get here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was lucky.
You're in the minority here.
I suppose so. Well, you'd be surprised. There's a huge number of. There's a lot of Democrats here too.
Wow.
I've spoken to them. Carrying guns. We stood there and talked to people as they walked by, and we found. Everybody was friendly. There was no
That's
violence.
chemotherapy treatment now.
Do you think the
I hope he gets well soon.
that way?
I don't think it'll be reported that way.
Maybe you'll help out.
Yeah.
We hope you do.
We hope so. We're Breitbart News, so we're live streaming everything, so there's no real filter or anything. So
we spoke with Channel 8, and hopefully they'll do.
So true. That's so true. I'm just a kid.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for coming out here and taking the time to speak with me in Breitbart News.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Good conversation. Very good. Very
Okay,
nice.
guys, real quick, stay on the line. I am going to switch the battery real fast.
Just give him a second, guys. He's just switching the battery again. It happens. He'll be back. Holy moly, that scared the heck out of me.
It's important. This is the first time this is going to happen. It's going to be this guy at his house next.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
We're live on Breitbart. You want to?
Oh, really? Hey,
Breitbart loves that.
Yeah, you guys are the best. Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Brother? So,
There we go.
what you got to tell me about what you saw here today? Nobody's invading a gun rally. That's the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do is invade a gun rally. Somebody's on.
Yeah, that would mean that's why I only saw like 7 protesters. Yeah.
We're gonna invade the streets of Richmond. No, you're not. No, you're not.
So, do you think the mainstream media is going to give an accurate
So America
portrayal
take
of
down
how
the
people
borders,
down
and
here?
there will be no more America. That's right. The good versus evil. Yes.
Probably covering the March for Life in D.C. Maybe something will pop out from there, but you won't hear about this again.
Black people are. This is a white supremacist amendment, and so yeah, they're not going to get cover that there's black people here, but rally.
Racist here today, bro.
Yeah, this grandma drove from South Carolina.
I'm so mad my phone just got full right before. But at least people.
The weird thing is, this is supposed to be a white supremacy event, but
I think you identify as a white supremacist. Black white supremacist.
Yeah, did you feel unwelcome and threatened?
Oh, no. I didn't even have a gun. I felt very safe. I like it's a lot black.
Yeah, the globalists.
I feel like they finally see this.
Global
I feel like
elite.
media's gonna see this.
Yeah.
Virginia.
New World Order is pushing
They're
this.
gonna ignore it.
Nationalists.
Oh, hold on. Oh, for the love of Pete. We'll go with this again. Typical YouTube.
Roam the streets, bro. I say.
Come on.
It's all good. Let's keep moving.
Come on. There we go. Come on.
Let's go.
There we go.
All right, let's try to come
See,
over
we're
here.
obeying the law.
We're going to be part of
Say
that.
get out the street, we got out the street. We didn't throw a temper tantrum, nothing.
Stand by, folks. We're going to continue.
Let's see what we got here.
Just,
Since the
get down
Dems
here,
don't want
get actually stand.
at the border, but they put a fence around the state house. Go figure. Right.
All right. And
Don't forget about the
I'd
Disarm
say
America
right
started
here.
in Virginia. This is a Democrat pushing this. Yep.
all right,
Yo,
what's up?
there are people getting their news from Shade Room. There are people getting their news from Shade Room, which is not. They're calling the president Donnie and stuff like that. I don't think that's a smart way of getting your news. Hey, so Breitbart on Instagram. That's where you got to go.
Yeah, that's the way, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
You guys got a minute?
Yeah.
You guys got the same action with the Virginia ACP. And of course, a lot of people have been torn between being Republicans and Democrats.
Yeah.
So it's always good to hear the perspective of Black Republicans. Some of you guys are Black Republicans.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't mind, go live. You guys have the opportunity to talk about why it's important to understand the history of the Democratic Party as well as the Republican Party and why you guys are Republicans.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So, did you guys feel good here today?
Yeah, we did. I felt awesome. Patriotism came out to support. Patriot, love it. I felt very safe.
Right, Maggie.
Is there any place we can do interviews?
We're trying to get everybody out of here.
Where's out of here? Do we have to go to the side of the street? All right.
Oh, press the police.
Oppress us. Wow. I back the blue for Jesus.
The KKK and police go hand in hand. That's how you know. Okay, it's a joke.
He's kidding, people.
We're just kidding, people. Have a sitting here, guys. Just
It's your fault.
No, you're good. Thank you.
From the alleyway?
You know exactly why. Tell my viewers why it's important as Black Republicans that you explore both sides of the party and understand the history of both parties.
Well, as far as history, I would say just in general, nobody should be entitled
We go all. We are all Americans. That's right.
So I say
NWO and OWG. Yes.
Absolutely. As far as that, because everybody has bad or good history. No matter wherever you dig or wherever you look, you'll see both sides. Bad sides, whatnot. But hear both sides of the story and decide from there. Don't just vote one way your whole life and not think about it.
Yeah.
And so tell me, what's your stance on the Second Amendment and argument?
My stance on the Second Amendment is that we should be supporting the rights of all people to be able to defend themselves. And I don't believe that criminals follow laws. And so I think it's very important that we make sure that people can defend themselves from the criminals that already don't follow the laws. And so I'm here today to support the Second Amendment, and not just Black people's right to defend themselves, but Americans' right to defend themselves.
Hey, so can you tell me something that's currently going on, or something part of the current Trump administration that you think benefits you as a young African American female living in America? What are some of his policies that you support here?
I support his, first of all, I support that women have the lowest unemployment rate. So that's great, especially for single mothers that, because the fact that the fathers are not in a lot of Black community homes, it's like single mothers, it's great. It's a great way for them to provide for their children without having so much government assistance. Because once you have government assistance, you feel like you're stuck in a rat race and you can't reach the American dream, which is not just for white people, because a lot of people believe that, but it's meant for American people in general. And I also like the fact that he has opportunity zones going on. He has the thing with what it's called that quick. Yeah, it's a first step that trying to help because in the Black community, a lot of Black people, especially Black men, are affected by prison, which comes from the Clintons administration, but no one wants to talk about that. But yeah, the current real exactly. But no one wants to talk about that. But yeah, I feel like just those little things alone, which is not just that, but he also deals with human trafficking. He's pro-life, pro-Second Amendment, and things of that. As he said, it matches my values. So a lot of people feel like that when you think of Republican,
yeah, that was kind of
like, what does that actually mean to you? It doesn't mean that. It
politicians, I think, would be better worded.
It's actually the values of a lot of people that the Black community has, which is faith-based. If not, that's okay. But it's also pro-Second Amendment, so you want to protect yourself. Why wouldn't you? It's your constitutional right. No one should be able to infringe on that. So, yeah, just certain things of that nature that I agree on with him.
Hey, so tell me, why are you voting for Trump in 2020?
Hey. A lot of people have this thing they're taught to hate. If you're taught to hate something, you can't grasp it. And I like to say that a lot. And usually, there's history behind the Democratic Party has been rooted in racism. You can start all the way back to Jim Crow laws. Those are Democrats that started all that. And I feel all you have to do is read some books and see the history, and you'll see who's fighting for you. As Americans, the Democrats only care about they claim to be as a group thing, but with conservatives, what we have is if one person succeeds, America succeeds. So it's not a point of how do you call this? Everybody has to be equal kind of thing. There's the point where America stands where what do you call that? Opportunity. Yeah, opportunity. There's opportunity rooted in America, and the right for my parents are immigrants. So when he never took government assistance, but he worked so hard to reach to reach a success. That's what matters to me. And I fight for that all the time. Yeah. And also, my mouth is very frozen.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's nonpartisan, but want to understand the values of both sides of the aisle, specifically dealing with African Americans.
And NAACP has helped us.
This is my opportunity to try to give face to a lot of people who have come to the rally today. And so tune in later for some more interviews. Talk to you guys later. Hey, thanks a lot. Because a lot of us, specifically after the, I don't know if you guys are from there, but specifically after the blackface thing.
Yeah,
blackface thing came out. A lot of our members torn between forgiveness and holding them accountable. So a lot of individuals in the NAACP decided to let it slide. It's like, things that infringe upon our rights, we're all doing the same fight for. That kind of is shot in the face. So hey, thank you guys for doing what you're doing. Thank you.
All right, let's try to continue this now. You guys are high in demand here at this rally. Let me ask you, each of you what your message would be to the Virginia governor if you had the opportunity to talk with him.
Simply Second Amendment shall not infringe. It's as simple cut as that. I think Virginians, is that what they say? They have the right to protect themselves, many circumstances, and don't let Northern Virginia control all of Virginia. I know you're a governor, but you don't always have to do what's popular in your party. You know, I think you should serve your state first. Yes, you got elected, and your party supports you financially, but you still have a state, to run and run it fairly as far as that. So, shall not infringe.
All right. And do you have some like a platform you can plug?
Blexit.
He was a Nazi intel officer. He also paid the CIA.
Oh yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Appreciate it. Blexit, and also Phoenix Media as well. That's to follow us too, and follow me at OSIGAHK on Twitter, and on other platforms at OSIGAH. That's Osika.
Great. We have about 24,000 people watching right now, just so you guys are aware.
Awesome.
All right, so what would be your message to the Virginia governor?
I believe that you're supporting racist policies that directly affect Black Americans living in Virginia, and I think it's unfortunate that you are allowing criminals the opportunity to take advantage of people of color because they are not able to defend themselves. And so, yeah, I think that all gun control is racist, and I think it directly impacts Black people in this state and in America in general.
Great.
All right, I want to talk about two things. We're talking about this whole Second Amendment thing. We're going to get to that, but first, what a lot of people
that's right.
forgot is Northam, back in I think February or March, he was talking about how he wanted to do post-birth abortion. Now that kind of went under the table when that whole KKK blackface stuff came out. But we need to talk about how we're guaranteed the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in the Declaration of Independence. How can we be guaranteed the right to life if we're killing babies after birth? If we're killing babies at all after conception, in my opinion. If life starts at conception and we're killing life after conception, that's going against the Declaration of Independence. So how is that legal? How are we allowing that as a nation? Going on to the next thing, the Second Amendment rights. We're over here trying to take away the Second Amendment from people being able to have the ability to defend themselves from a tyrannical government. This is the very thing. This is the very reason why we even left Great Britain, the UK, why we even became an independent nation. So my thing is, we have to really figure out like how we're going to go forward and how we're going to ensure that our nation stays to the true values that we founded upon under the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, and come back to a realization.
2020, that's right.
We don't want to end up like
Australia.
We don't want to end up like UK, where they had the highest murder rate in the world. In London, we had
excellent time. We managed to maintain like
other tyrannical nations,
14 to 18 people here today. That's just awesome.
Iran, where they don't have any rights because they let the government take over.
Right. Bingo.
I feel like the Constitution is what makes America a great country. So you can't just choose to pick an amendment and go after it, because if you full-heartedly support the Constitution, that's every single amendment. You can't just first it'll be you're trying to take away the Second Amendment, and then here goes you may be trying to take away the First Amendment, because if I can't say how I feel, and then someone wants to attack me for it and I can't protect myself, then what am I to do? Like, I know there's police and government officials that are there to protect us, but at the end of the day, they can't get to us fast enough. We're in a sticky situation. So a lot of times it is life or death. It is you or them when it comes to a criminal. Like, you want to be able to protect yourself. I know a lot of people are scared of guns and things of that nature, but it's about learning the safety of things. Because at the end of the day, it may sound cringy, but guns really don't kill people. It's people kill people. It's a hate that you may have in your heart, or dissatisfaction within yourself. So you feel like you should go take it out on other people, which is infringing on their rights and things of that. So I feel like maybe the governor should take a step in other people's shoes and look how other countries are that aren't able to defend themselves, and they're
there's a cry out for help, but you want to bring that into America, which is really like, it's not a part of us. It's not a part of what makes us great. So I don't feel like you should.
You haven't smashed that like button yet? Please smash it up.
It's like going back. And why would we want to go back when we had to go through so much just to get here? So we want to keep moving forward. So I'll just say, I stand with the people of Virginia. I think you should have your rights.
Really sad.
Keep pushing and keep praying.
Very smart individuals right there.
To the Virginia governor.
Man, there's a lot of things that this man has done. I feel like you can't just like give him a pass now. Like, you know, he's doing this on purpose, right? I feel like him himself and other people in his party have this idea of destroying like the strong family structure and strong religion structure. It's more of us relying on the government, and everything goes through feelings, and everything goes through like no statistics, no facts or anything like that. Is what do you think what people want? Like, there's a mob mentality. So if we thought that guns are bad, then the media feeds that in, and the politicians vote for that. And that there's no facts and no statistics that lead up to that. And I'm really
very smart young man.
Actually, I'm really not
very smart.
All right. Well, thank you. There's one more thing I just want to bring up that I thought was interesting. I want to get you guys to take on
just
it.
Appreciate. Yeah, that's so true, Donnie.
I was moving the camera around, and I heard someone from the media commenting, or I guess it was part of their question, part of their framing. They said, "Well, there seems to be mostly white people here." So why are people in the media asking questions like that? From your opinion, from your perspective?
First of all, there's not a lot of there's white people here, but there's a lot of minority groups that are here, and it's just the idea of masking it because they don't want people finding out. They don't want people finding out, because what happens if people find out? Exactly. Yo, if you ban the whole point here is if you give an opportunity for some kid, let's say in Wisconsin, to learn about their minority supporting the same ideas he grew up on. Everybody's inherently conservative. Everybody's born conservative, but then that's the media.
We all been given the gift of life.
There are some Nazis that thought they were good.
Everybody
killing Jewish people. Who said that? Candace. Yeah, there were Nazis that thought they were good, killing Jewish people and everything like that. Because there was a narrative out there that they were told they were good. If we do so, we might be doing something bad, and we might not know it because we're told that we're told that we're doing that, and that's how it works, right? And now I'm pretty sure there are people watching right now. Hey, you might be a minority, you might not be a minority, but you think, hey, the media is saying this, the media is saying that, and that's what I'm going to believe in. But then,
hey, Grandma Moses, hello.
It's not going to line up. It's not going to line up.
Hello.
So, like, what I'll say is the media, especially like the fake news.
Once they got our guys, we have no way to protect ourselves. We are in big trouble.
Et cetera, et cetera. Trump, he's racist. Look, we've been invited to the White House like 3 or 4 times by the president.
1 year.
And I want to know, if Trump is so racist, why is he inviting us to the White House? Why is he creating the first step back, the second step back, getting the lowest black unemployment in all history, getting the lowest Hispanic unemployment?
These man, they're awesome.
Unemployment just in general.
Well educated.
Why would he be trying to help us out? Why would he be trying to push up these policies
just hanging
to get rid
out.
of the crime
That's
bill?
okay. That's what we're here to do.
Why would he be trying to do that? If he was such a racist white supremacist, if he didn't care for us, I think Trump and I think Trump in general does actually care about the minorities, and he wants a better America for everybody. And what the mainstream media would do is they're going to create all these fake narratives in order to.
It tough me out of the cards in the game of life. I had opportunities happen. No guarantees in life. You gotta be determined to succeed. Yes.
CNN and MSNBC, and they would do almost anything, say anything, lie, cheat, steal, in order to make sure their narrative is correct.
I think the media has a theme, a narrative of white on black.
Very smart
racism.
folks
That is
right
a
here.
theme.
Look it up.
It's a profitable topic. It's a very profitable topic. Oppression and racism is a very profitable topic, and they know that is a very poignant word in the black community and in minority communities in general. If they can capitalize on that and control the vote, that's exactly what they're going to do. And we see that the media is run by the Democratic Party essentially, and so that's what they do. They capitalize on that to control the minority vote and where it goes. And then they
very
can
smart
control
people
it. They don't
right
even
here.
have to worry about what policies
These are young folks too.
They know
They get it.
that we are stupid and that they can get our votes by saying racism and white supremacy and
Yes.
via media.
Yes, they do,
don't think
Peggy.
that we're
Yes,
going to
they
research
do.
ourselves and understand what actual policies are being put in place, and they're losing our votes. I'm telling you right now, black people are coming out every day in support of this president. They are losing our vote, and this will bite them in the butt.
Keep doing it, honey. Keep spreading the message out there.
That's why they turn it.
That's why they turn it. I mean, you look at the left and you look at the right. You look at the Democrat politicians and the Republican politicians. Me, I'm an independent. I have some conservative views, but you look at I try to be as unbiased as possible. But when you look at the Democrats, they kind of run on, oh, we'll be able to help stop racism. No. How are you going to stop racism? That doesn't work. Like, you can't just walk in and say, oh, we're going to stop racism. That doesn't work like that. No.
Right.
If you look at how the racist statistics of like 60 years ago, we've come a long way. I mean, we just had our first black president, like what? 4 years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years. In 2008, we elected our first black president. How is America racist if we just had a black president?
He got the majority white vote.
Yeah,
he got voted in because of the white community. I don't understand. They try to push it.
One thing I want to touch on that. They think they're going to stop racism by canceling all white people. You know, the 70% of the population is white. If they wanted to be racist, they can be racist. No, but they're forgetting there's. Racism is not a big problem in America. That's not a big problem.
Right.
The problem is somebody's taking money out of your wallets on taxes. Somebody's lying to you. Somebody's telling you what your kids' gender pronouns are going to be. Somebody's trying to control your life behind your back, and you're letting it. And that's what we're fighting for. That's why we're in Virginia. I feel like that's the only reason we're here.
That's the reason we're in Virginia is to protect our God-given inalienable rights. If we weren't here, if these people weren't here, fighting against the left to ensure that they don't take away our rights, they take it away in a second.
Yes.
The same reason that we even left Great Britain, the UK, back in 1776, we signed the Declaration of Independence, created the Constitution, 1st, 2nd, 13, 24, 27, 28 amendments. The reason we made all these amendments was to get away to ensure that our government could not create a tyrannical power over the people. The Constitution isn't laws for the people to follow. The Constitution is to ensure that the government doesn't have the ability to take away the rights from the people. So the people have the ability to rise up and change the government if we need to. We've been under a king. We've been under a dictator. We've been under that in Great Britain, UK, when before this nation was founded. We didn't want that, so that's why we moved.
Well, and the thing is, the Democratic Party, they have a set out plan. They say, we're not going to ban all guns. We would never do that. That's not our plan. We want to make people safe. But if you look at the actual legislation, people have to stop listening to what they say. And there is a direct correlation with trying to ban all guns. They want to ban all guns, which gives them the control that takes away the power of the American people. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to ban guns. And you just need to research it. They have a complete set out plan. They start with red flag laws. They start with all these small little implementations, and it grows into banning all weapons, all guns.
Yeah, I just want to go back and touch on the whole thing about mostly white people here. Is the thing is, black people only make up about 14% of the population. So of course there's going to be more white people, but just because there's more white people doesn't mean they're racist. Doesn't mean they don't support you, even though they may not fully understand what you're going through. Just to have someone to support you is like a huge thing, because nowadays sometimes people don't care about people, so if someone can show you support and they're not even considered your people or your whatever, like I feel like American people, we are each other's people. Like, you shouldn't really be focused on race. You should be focused on what's right, what's wrong, and pushing forward the right to push out the wrong. Like, I feel like love does overtake hate, so you should be more focused on love and just pushing that out, so that we can't have these things of white and black, and because at the end of the day we all bleed red. So we should just definitely come more together, because this is like a lot of separation in America, which is the narrative of the left and the media. Like, they want to separate us, so it feels like us against them, when really all of us right here, we want to help our community. I don't want to say we woke, because I don't really like that term. I feel like we've actually done research.
we weren't like asleep. We were just misled. So I'm gonna say we're now led in the right direction. I don't want to say we're led in the right direction because now we can go out, we can teach our people and our people as an American people about how we have been lied to and how we have been tricked and how we can change that and take it back into our hands and back into our community and just help our community.
Also, if you want to hear more from a young Black conservative thing, you can follow me at the John Soul. I don't know if you want to see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Great. You can see my opinions and other people's opinions. And
what's your name?
My name is Jonathan. Yeah.
And can you spell your first and last name for us?
My first name is Jonathan. Last name is SOWL.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. And then what about yours?
My name is Rochelle Conwell hyphenated Williams, but
I think he's gonna do it. I'm just a kid. I think what he's doing right now is he's testing the waters to see who he can trust and who he cannot.
Rochelle C.
And I guarantee you.
And on Instagram, same thing.
I guarantee you.
You can go ahead and follow me
He
on
knows
Twitter and
exactly
Instagram
who
at
these deep state rats are.
THE, and my
He's figuring it out every day.
All right, hold that there for a sec. Make sure you get a good focus on it. There we go. All right. Got it. Thank you.
And so Real Shekinah is my Instagram, Real SHEKINAH. And my Twitter is
smart individuals.
Shekinah SHEKINAH. So yeah, follow me there.
All right, and yours one more time.
All right, my name is Osiga Kaku. You can follow me on Twitter at Osiga K. That is OSIGAHK. And on all other platforms, it will be at Osiga, and then I'll be at OSIGAH. All right.
I just wanted to say one last thing. We all do have a Facebook if you guys are on Facebook. It's just our regular names. I believe we've already spelled our names, Mikhail, Crump, Rochelle. Just follow us on Facebook. We're finally getting active over there, and I think a lot of you guys will like the content.
And P.S. it's okay to be white. I feel like a lot of people are being stressed out about it's like a poison. Bro, I'm black, you're white, but we both believe red. If there was a difference, have you ever seen discrimination by hair color? Imagine that. That's literally what's happening. I've never seen somebody.
I hope you say this YouTube.
I don't know how to brown blue-eyed
so it can be replayed by others. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of it. No, it's staying on my channel.
Go to California.
It's the fact that
this is history that was made today.
What you were born as, like you were born a male, you were born a female, you were born white, you were born black, Asian. It does not matter. At the end of the day, you are American people, or wherever you are from. You are people of God. He created you. So
these youngsters are.
Take it further.
They're right on
Don't
point
let,
every time.
And things of that nature discourage you.
Incredible.
I want to say a lot of people talk about black privilege or white privilege or Asian privilege or any type of privilege.
Right.
Any race can be privileged.
Just supporters are very loving. Yes.
Whether you're young, whether you're good looking, anybody can have
Doesn't matter
privilege.
what you look like,
this
you know?
helps you get this specific opportunity.
Yeah,
So
what happens when they disarm you?
Saying, oh, you
My
have white privilege.
great
you have
uncle
white
was
privilege.
that libertarian.
Anybody can have white privilege, so it really makes no sense. It's a dead argument.
I know the stories of what he saw.
You can say, oh yeah, you have white privilege,
Sorry to hear
then
that,
you
Charles.
go into these communities making millions of dollars, and there's so much white privilege. Does that mean black people have white privilege? It makes no sense.
Yeah, privilege is not based off of race.
That's
It's not
right.
based off of race. It's based off of situations. It's based off of economic status. I live in Colorado. There are thousands of white people on the street addicted to drugs that are affected by the opioid crisis, living in trailer parks. And I live a great life. I have opportunities. And so it's not based off of race. And I hate that the media capitalizes on that. I think it's ridiculous.
Exactly. I say that the good choices that you make, it determines your life. So if you make good choices, you'll have a good life. You can't blame other people or white supremacists or anything like that. You should just take self-responsibility, just step on your toes and just get out there and take the opportunities. And don't worry if you have to start with a minimum wage job. Like, you can always work yourself up. You never know what God has been planned for you. So just keep your head up and just keep moving.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much, guys, for all your time. Appreciate it.
We love you guys.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Good seeing you.
You too.
All right. You guys take care. Stay warm. All right. Good seeing you again. Good seeing you too. Oh, excuse me. What's up? Oh, I'll be there. So, see you then. Okay, guys.
Woo!
See if there's anything left over there.
Thank you guys. Good job. Oh yeah.
Hey guys, Matt Purdy, Breitbart News here. We just
By anti-Americans,
got
yes.
basically the last of the rally, but we're just gonna take one last look and make sure.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much over, guys. I am so glad and happy that everything turned out good. That nobody was hurt. Everything was smoothly. Antifa tried to infiltrate, and the law enforcement would not let them. I love it. Oh my gosh. Look at him, brother.
American Joe, and we are deporting the Capitol Grounds area. I don't know if who's out there, you can hear this one. We just happened to turn on the focus road days for good kind as I went live.
Alright, so they're doing an interview over there, so we don't want to disturb that.
Very, very, very. Stop the martial law. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done, guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like everybody's wrapping up. Looks like. I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know.
This guy's just kind of standing back to the cameras here and back home.
Yeah, whatever.
One of the few protesters we've seen today, counter protesters. Yeah. At the end of it.
So why? I mean, what's the reason? Yeah. What are they doing? He's doing something like that. He's fucking the country up. Example? Yeah. Trying to stir fear in everybody, turn race against race. How's he doing it though? I mean, you're making a statement, but you're not saying how you're doing it. Huh? He's doing it through the internet. But I mean, give it specific. Like, how can I tell this gentleman that he's doing it? What would he say? The words coming out of his mouth.
Is that Will Johnson? Hey, it's Will Johnson. That's Will Johnson. Go Will. Get him.
With the children, kill you. He take one incident of somebody that does something from another race, and he runs with that. Okay, so you know it's not one incident; it's been multiple. I know it's been multiple incidents, but I'm just saying for example. He would take one incident that a Mexican might have robbed somebody's house. So he said to all Mexicans come over here to do harm to
I love Will, man. He's always so patient. Then
use one incident.
They
both do it. They both do it. Okay, so but you're saying that with President Trump bringing awareness to someone being killed, not bringing awareness. He's stirring fear. That's not awareness. He's stirring fear. You don't see that? The man is stirring fear.
Go get him, Will.
That's it. Like right there. He's tweeting. Y'all vote Democrats. Now they're taking y'all guns away.
Well, the shit blood to get their way. Yeah, exactly, Donnie.
What's today about then?
Exactly.
What's today about not them taking the guns?
Oh, this guy is so lost. So lost.
You gotta be specific, brother.
So far left.
I'm a postmaster. I'm not rambling, but you
videos like great teaching videos. She was a kid over one of the countries that was disarmed.
Running your mouth, but you're not getting specific. Okay, what is not giving specific? What is your specifics of your position? My position, I just don't like the motherfucker. That's my position. You don't got a position. Yes, I do. You got an opinion. Yeah, that's what it is. It comes down to the opinion. So you're not telling me.
Right.
Why should I believe what you're saying? I'm not saying believe what I'm saying. I'm saying, see when he tweets. Watch what he tweets. Not what I'm saying. Okay, his tweet. It's not what I'm saying, but what he tweets. What about his tweets? He's a racist. No.
Yeah, see,
it's always about the race car with these idiots. It's always about the race car.
In what way?
Always.
What he's saying?
Oh, he's a racist. He's a Nazi. He's a bigot. They have no evidence that he is. Or us too.
It's normally
Boy, this guy, this individual is really triggered.
Explain to me specifically.
When he starts separating the races and load up the bus, your black ass gonna be on the first bus out here.
Okay, so all the children.
Your black ass gonna be the first one out here.
So all the children. So all the children right now that they're talking about right now, it was under Obama's administration. Am I right, Will? Yeah. Am I right?
Yeah.
So right. So I want to. So let me ask you something. So you're talking about that shit, but you don't talk about CPS. You don't talk about CPS stealing children every day. Okay. You have to sidewalk. You don't talk about CPS. You don't know about this. You don't know. I know. But so you guys, you keep it going. Try to clear it up.
You do realize that they're selling children across the border so that they can lost trust with them and they're saying they're witnesses. You do realize that. So if you have so if you have one case that happened, shouldn't you take all of them? Or should you just let them all go by?
Go get him, Will.
So you think that
one more like guys with 30 likes on the screen. See if we can crush that.
You are right. See, you light and bright. You might make it. What is that supposed to mean?
These leftists are so great that it's not even funny.
Where'd he go? He going that way. He gone. I'm gonna send him to your camera, my friend. Listen, guys. Let's go talk this out.
Thank you guys so much. We hit 30. Nicely. Thank you. What does that have to do with anything? Like, oh my gosh.
I really don't. You know what I mean. I wasn't raised in that hatred like that. So educate me. I ain't got to educate you. Educate me what that means. Tell me what that means. What year you was born? Tell me what that means. What year you was born? Tell me what
they can't tell you because they believe what their puppet masters tell them, which is George Soros. George Soros pays these people to go protest against the president. He literally pays these people to spread hatred on the president.
You love racist Democrats. You need to be hate. I said that you were light and bright. You might make it with Donald Trump.
So you can see who is who. Yeah, exactly, Maggie.
Your black ass gonna be on the first bus when they start loading up and separating. Your black ass gonna be on the bus. Beat the damn horse, man. Beat the damn horse.
I tried to put myself.
You the one with the birth certificate. He don't care nothing about folks.
You the one with the birth certificate.
He don't care about poor white folks, poor black folks, poor Mexicans. They know what I mean. They know what I mean.
Okay.
Why you sit here talking about Donald Trump? You got a black lady going on. You got a black lady I'm saying, hey, he don't know. He can't remember black. He can't remember KKK. He can't remember blackface. And then talking that shit. You talking that shit? You got a blackface governor, boy. You got a blackface governor that you
Listen to him. Hey, it's been a good day. Let's go.
I know y'all should be doing your job. Y'all should be doing your job. You should be roasting that son of a bitch. All right, guys, this is getting really dramatic. We're gonna walk away. I think we basically exhausted that scenario.
30 likes, guys. We definitely crushed it today. Amazing turnout today. Everything was a success. I can't believe Bo Johnson's still there. Wow. Bye. 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 Fascist Antifa.
We need to be better. We go dead on air live.
Good job to the law enforcement of Virginia for keeping everything somewhat calmed down. Erase that punk, will ya?
Let's go. Let's go. Can't block the sidewalk. Let's go. Move it. Move it.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Let's go. Move it. Can't block the sidewalk. Let's go.
I hope he gets arrested. That'll be great. Be the highlight of the day. Antifa mob gets arrested in Virginia.
But you know what? The media.
You really do. Stop screaming. Thank you. God.
God bless you.
Exactly. You don't need to scream. Good gravy. You maintained about 15 to 16 people the whole stream. Excellent. Nice. Thank you. A lot of amazing patriots in here today.
Auntie, what's up, Auntie? Support back there. Wait, you can come
Wow. These people are so brainwashed, it's not even funny. Oh my gosh. See? They say we're the ones that are causing the violence. Ha! I don't fight up for a darn minute. Well, we got a fresh troll. Go figure. That's because like standing rock people have the target for at the rally. Oh.
Yeah, let's go back.
Goodness.
All right, guys. I think this.
Good gravy, so much violence for that guy. Yeesh. Excellent coverage today.
All right, guys, you saw there was some commotion there from
Yeah, that was a great
one of the
interview.
remaining protesters. So looks like this rally is basically over. You just have police taking the streets back over just so cars can get through. And it was a fun day. Thanks everyone for tuning into Breitbart
Thank you so
News.
much, guys, for recovering.
Breitbart's out here, everybody. Come on, man. Let's get Breitbart. Oh, man. Right. I love you guys, man.
Oh, thank you.
I share y'all stuff every day. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I'm so sorry
Good job.
what happened to Andrew. They killed that man. But Breitbart, you guys have stood up. You guys are one of the best conservative sites out there. Next to me personally, next to InfoWars.
Awesome
InfoWars,
news.
I love both of you guys. You guys keep
You'll
it up.
definitely get my subscription.
To do with the director party.
Absolutely.
You guys, let's just join together, man. Thank you guys for coming out today, Breitbart. Love you guys.
Thank you very
Love
much.
you guys. Absolutely.
All right.
Breitbart, great news.
All right. And
They cut awesome job, guys.
So thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been a great time. We had a great response from you all. Had a great time showing you guys the truth about this rally.
Nice job, guys.
And
excellent coverage.
Stay tuned. We're going to be providing more and more great content for you guys.
Nice
in the
coverage.
future. We're gonna,
You did an excellent job
cover
covering
the
this
March
today.
for Life on Friday. So be sure you all stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. This is Matt Purdy of Breitbart News. Thank you again for tuning in.
Thank you. No, thank you, guys. Breitbart News. Thank you. Well, there you go, guys. What a great way to end the day. That was. What do we got here? Have a good day, 6 String Gutter. Hope you have a wonderful day. All right, that was brilliant. So, what'd you guys think of that? Oh, I'm so glad that Hold on, give it a minute. Come on. Well, I'm just glad my live stream and stuff held up too. They definitely came in clutch. It was awesome. They covered awesome interviews too with those young folks. And tell it, brother, divide and conquer has always worked. Thank you. God bless you all. Well, excellent turnout today, and I want to thank you guys for coming in. All the prayers that made the difference. That's right. Joshua, how you doing? He did an excellent job covering the rally. He did excellent interviews, and I'll definitely keep tabs on that channel because that was amazing. Hello, Patriot. Yeah, it's good to see you. Who's saying what? What happened? Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Doing all right. Good. But I'm definitely glad you guys enjoyed today's rally at the Second Amendment rally. That was by far the biggest turnout I've ever seen in a rally. Our fellow patriots came together as for the same cause to protect the Second Amendment and definitely help the people of Virginia out. Yeah, it'd be great if you said more about it. Oh, that was weird. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I actually gotta hop in the shower here, get ready for the day. But I want to thank every one of you guys. We definitely smashed a live stream record today by 32 likes, and we had 18 people in the house, and we maintained that throughout the whole stream, the whole process. And thank you guys so much for being here. And And if you know anybody, if you guys just missed it, just watch the replay and enjoy it because it's good. I'm not gonna get rid of this. I think Trump knew it was going to be peaceful. Too many great patriots in control. Yeah, I definitely. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I definitely agree with who said that? Donnie Newman. I think he knew it was going to be peaceful anyway. That's why he didn't really cover it much because he knew, you know. Trust me, if it went violent, I'm pretty sure he would say something. Trust me. He would be tweeting out right away instantly. I'm sure he was watching it very closely too. Make sure everything went well, and it did. Wow. Amazing group of patriots that joined us. Wow. You guys came in so came in clutch, let me tell you. Yeah, well, what about his support of the red flag laws? Far as I know, he hasn't done anything. This is because he says he's said it doesn't mean that nothing has happened. He hasn't declared that. And if you actually listen to his rallies, you actually say that he had the right to keep and bear arms. So what does that tell you? He's not there to take away the Constitution. He's trying to protect it for us. Well, most amazing patriots, some are still waking up. True. He said, take the guns, due process out there. Well, like I said, has he done anything? No. I haven't seen him write a bill that says, okay, guys, let's put the red flag law in. He hasn't done anything. Zero. Just because he talks about it doesn't mean he's actually going to go through with it. As far as I know, I've watched his tweets every day, and I never once hear him say that he's going to enforce this law, because he hasn't. He has done anything but speak about pro-Second Amendment. Actually, he has at his rallies, if you actually pay attention to it. Right. He has talked about this. It's the Democrats who want to take away your right. They want to take away everything that you have as a right as an American. I hope you listen to this. The Democrat Party is the enemy of the people. Okay. So they're trying to play it off that he's anti whatever when he's trying to protect your constitutional rights. It's the Democrats who want to take away your constitutional rights and the right to keep and bear arms. Well, let me tell you something. President Trump is not perfect. Okay, some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth is not hunky dory. It's not the best thing in the world. He's a human being just like we are. He makes mistakes, and he's the first one to admit it. The Democrats fight for our president on every. Yeah, they want to block everything. Anything good that President Trump wants to do, they want to block everything. They don't want this country to succeed. Period. Exclamation point. They don't want any to see Americans succeed in this country. Everything good President Trump does, the Democrats will just get in the way of that. Okay? So don't stay the course. That's all I got to tell you. Stay the course. Because this is exactly what the Democrats want. They want us to fight with each other. Everything. This is exactly what the Democrats want. And I covered this in a video. Oh, goodness gracious. It was actually maybe a week ago or so. Thank Kings for the North. Hello, Penny. No, what was even shot? No. It was just a peaceful rally. Trump was there by the grace of God to put a speed bump against the NW. Yes, bingo. Said it right there. Accomplished nothing. Actually, it did accomplish something. Oh yeah, they're gonna come, Donnie. It actually did accomplish something here today. It actually let the Virginia governor know that we're not gonna take their tyranny. See, we don't stoop to the left's level of hatred, violence, and division. We actually protest peacefully and actually follow the law. Craigie, you're right on. That's right. Who did Kids Slaughter? Antifa scared you off. No, it's more like they were scared off. No, you got it all twisted there, pal. Yeah, exactly. Antifa scared you off. No, the Richmond police actually shut them down before it got out of hand. Troll harder. Right? Yeah, but see them ridiculous nonsense, just get rid of them, okay? Weak and getting weaker. Yeah, exactly. You can put all the dislikes you want in this video, but actually the United States, they don't live there. The police stopped them from hurting you. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was a great stream. Absolutely. Well, here they come, guys. Here they come. Get ready. Antifa peace drop. No. Antifa troll this. Great, thank you. I appreciate that. See, this is what these trolls do, you know? Like I said, if you guys, if they're saying stupid crap, get rid of them. How many does... Who's waking up? Keep it going, because, you know, all you trolls are doing is give me the watch time. Thank you. Keep it going. You're doing great. What exported? Hello? Do you have an email? I have a lot of info I can send you. Are you talking to me, Peggy, or somebody else? Trolls show up after everyone. Yeah, exactly. Our guns banned. Yeah. How you doing, Forex? Forex, good to see you. Guns are not bad. Whoop. Oh, you didn't have to retract that. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, me? Yeah. Yes, I do. Oh, you. All right, there we go. You're the first live I found. Good. I'm glad. Here it is, guys. Grab it up, except for you limber dingbats. Here it is. I banned idiots from my house. Oh, geez. You did a great job today. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they are. All right. Anybody have any other live streams they're watching? Anybody on the ground? Looking for sources. Well, you just missed it, unfortunately. If Main Street tries to show anything crazy, we have this great Truthful of Life video. Bam, you're right. Not just that, Brett Bart News, too. Oh, it's an organization. Do you bring your army boots or your army helmet? Really? Website with so much info. Oh, okay. Good. All right. I'll definitely check those out when you send them. That's right, and Marco. Thanks for what you're doing, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We got some new faces in the house. Thank you for coming. Yeah, if you guys want to come here, you always got to get the truth. Nothing but the truth. My mom won't let me wear my boots. Oh, goodness. Well, thanks for coming in. You guys want to become a member of the conservative Patriot family? All you have to do is hit that big red subscribe button, notification bell, so I could cover events like this, Trump rallies, or read a bunch of articles for you guys. What awesome articles, truthful articles. Sometimes they get it wrong, and they let me know about it. But most of the time, 99% of the time, it's always factual. So, whoop. Bill of Rights, that's right. Well, we definitely wow, we definitely crushed it towards the end here. But yeah, I'm only gonna give you facts and nothing but the facts. Period. Oh, thank you so much, Jay Weave. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. But wow, we have like 30 people in here. Holy cow! There are a couple of trolls, but thank you guys. I hope to definitely see your new faces back here. I appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely do some more live streams very soon. Thank you guys for joining. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you guys give me. And if you're not a member of the Rocket, excuse me, that's my main channel thing. And there's that crowd that survives and lost interest. Ah, interesting. Go back to bed. Yeah, that's funny. But thank you guys so much for coming in. I appreciate one of you guys. And I hope to see some of you guys back here. Some of you new faces. We have Kristen, Anthony. We have a Confederate Trump supporter. A lot of great people. The list just goes on and on and on. But you guys can always watch the replay. It's gonna stay up here. I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna delete it. No, it's gonna stay up there. Wants to see Trump in jail. I don't think he will have time to visit her. Was listening while I work. Oh, awesome. Very good. Well, of course she does, because she wants to hide the corruption of their crimes, which is Nancy Pelosi and her son, Joe Biden and his son, and the corruption that's going on with Hillary Clinton, and everything else all the corruption that's going on within the Democratic Party. They want to hide that and sweep that under the rug, so that way the American people don't know what they're doing. Will affect normal businesses. True. If the program raises under 50 employees in the building, they are exempt. Inform yourselves. Interesting. Question level, right? Do America take down the borders? Democrat? Yeah, exactly. They want to keep flooding us. The drugs, MS-13 games, human traffickers, sex traffickers who rape women and basically use them for prostitution. You're okay with that? I don't think so. We're not okay with that, because there's Hundreds of, if not thousands of Americans die from an illegal immigrant. Okay? Yeah, exactly, Donnie. Exactly. Put it this way, in layman's terms. President Trump is a disruptor. He's disrupting the New World Order's agenda. Period. And they hate him for that. Because he's following the will of the American people and working for the people and not taking a presidential salary while doing it. I would drink Democrat tears. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant, man. Floor Explorer. And one time Eric swallowed under the truth he denied it came out of him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely hope to see you, you new faces, which is Confederate Trump supporter, and Marco. Definitely. See, you come here, you're always going to meet amazing patriots. Nobody's going to judge you or cuss you out or no. It's not what we're going to do here. Come here, have a good time, talk amongst ourselves, and come up with our own conclusions. There you go. About to make a pot of coffee. That's too good. Sorry about that, guys. Stupid notifications that I get on my desktop there. Everyone, love you guys. God bless you all. Thank you, Leonard, for coming in. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to thank you guys for coming in, and I hope that I kept you guys long enough. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, exactly. Confederate Trump support. And stay the course, Patriots. I know, with this, a lot of stuff's going on, but you got to understand something too. President Trump has a lot on his plate. He's trying to make, he's got this over here. It's overwhelming. So to stay the course, stay in the fight, and we shall prevail. Anyway, guys, you get a good idea. God bless all of you. God bless our duly elected President Donald John Trump. And God bless America. Excellent turnout today, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you all. Trump 2020.